these as well. All right, almost done. 2.5 weeks is probably a pretty good sweet spot. I remember you were saying that, like, part of it, maybe it was about a week ago, you were saying, like, man, this has been awesome. It's been a great trip, but it's exhausting for someone like yourself who can speak the language and read and write the language pretty darn well. So it's like, it's great, but it's exhausting because you're constantly, like, on translation mode. So, like, having, like, some opportunities for just natural, maybe natural is the word for it, but, like, what we're used to, the default English language is kind of a welcome sight, because, yeah, so much of the time it's, like, trying to keep up. I mean, that's a hell of a way to, like, really learn the language, is to, like, be forced into being immersed with it. Yeah. Yeah, 3 weeks, yeah. Yeah, 3 weeks is a lot, for sure. That's a good... I like how you phrase that, thinking in Japanese, right. Yeah, thinking in Japanese. Which is probably how it really comes down. I've never really, like, honestly spoken a different language before. I mean, I took a couple years of Spanish in high school. That hardly really counts, though. The idea of studying a language pretty consistently and then going to the country where that is the expectation is awesome, but also very, very demanding. Yeah, and I'm sure it's gotten even better. But yeah, it might be easier for me. I mean, that's the thing. Gracie and I are talking about doing some Duolingo. She actually already started a couple days ago, and she's having a really fun time with it. And I'm considering doing the same, honestly, for our adventure, because I think it would be nice to just know even just a little bit, just a small basic amount. But you know, some obvious phrases. But no, I mean, I'm excited. The other thing too is that there'll be 4 of us. So it'll be myself, Gracie, and then another couple. So that's one aspect too. We'll be able to kind of lean on each other and not just be, because I can't imagine doing something like that by myself, like you've done, Oni. And I know you've met up with some friends and whatnot, but still, doing all that as like a solo adventure is a lot for sure. But I respect the hell out of you for doing it, man. Just like fucking going for it. That shit is baller. Baller AF. We got Meerkat in the house. Hardest Darktide. Oh man, hour 10 minutes. Oh man, was it like just a crazy difficulty setting, or was it was it one of the Auric missions, whatever it's called? Okay, yeah, it was no preconceived meetups. It was just having some random happenstance situations. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, some Tinder matches. Yeah, random people. Sounds awesome, man. That sounds awesome. I'm glad you've gotten to do this trip, and I'm glad it was like, it's been a good time, but I'm also happy to hear that you're looking forward to coming home. Must be a long flight, though, is the only downside. Long flight home. And with that, friends, let's go ahead and jump into Forever Skies. Here we go. Like I said, got a review key for this game from our homies over on Keymailer. They keep hooking us up, man. I keep applying for review keys, and I keep not expecting anything to come from it, but they keep hooking us up, and that's really nice of them. Just a small little Hobbit-sized streamer, and you have to keep coming in clutch, which is super cool. Food and drink bars they drop at or normal rate, rather. Some resources drop upon death. I think we can handle normal. I think we can handle it. Yeah, more people would make it easier for sure. It was Malice difficulty. Wow, level 30 people. Yeah, what the hell? That's wild. Was there like a crazy patch or something, Meerkat? That's crazy. Oni says, I'm craving the English interactions, man. I'm happy to provide, you know, as much as I can via stream at least, but no, I don't blame you. So I'll confess, I don't know much about this game beyond just the basic gameplay loop that I've seen from other people streaming it, but I don't know the background. We got Anthony. What's up, Anthony? Oh, and your doggy. I bet he or she misses you too.
Emergency landing procedure completed.
The way dogs usually go, I bet they're gonna be so excited to see you, Oni. Let's go to the gym. It's still pretty loud. Go ahead and I think sound effect. Yeah, sound effects for sure. Take it down by half. It's a little bit better. Maybe even a little bit lower. Probably ambience too. And lower the thunderstorm volume. Yeah, let's go lower a bunch of stuff. Voice I'll leave fairly high. Let's do 69, of course. Okay. Oh, right. So I picked up a thing. Distress signal. Sagittarius 2. Okay. So no one knows what awaits us at this station. Maybe they found a cure. A cure for something. Wonder what the cure is. Find the cure at all costs. The fate depends on you. No pressure, obviously. Yeah, missed the gym. Never gone more than 3 days from the doggy. Oh, man. The dog's gonna be so excited to see you, though, Oni. Can you imagine? Can I be extremely nosy and ask what kind of dog you have? You might have already told me, but I want to hear it again. In case, well, I have forgotten. And also just because I like talking dogs. I like talking that shit. Suit modules. Got an oxygen tank, which is good, so we don't die. Very good. So I guess the idea here is that we've crash landed. I'll just take this thing. Yeah, this was not a smooth landing. We definitely took a hit here. Let's see what awaits. Oh, but it's locked. Let's crack it open with an emergency escape. There you go. Fucking kick that shit open. So the goal is to return to planet Earth. And, well, I mean, we're on some kind of happy little planet. Where everything's in ruins and everything is sag. Doesn't recognize screens. She heard the voice, though. She was like, oh boy, you're my buddy. It's funny, sometimes Gracie and I will come home from, like, being away from, like the Halloween party we went to back on Saturday. It's a good example where...
Oh. Symptoms of a virus activity detected. Check your health regularly.
Virus activity, you say? Sounds like I shouldn't be staying out here for too long, then. Machine parts, machine parts. Time to just grab everything I see. I'm gonna grab every little thing that I can snag. But, yeah, like, went to the Halloween party, and it was a very nice time, but I could tell Gracie was, like, a little bit anxious. She was like, oh, man, you know, what if Bonnie's gonna be mad at us because we've been gone for too long? And I was like, listen, that's not exactly how dogs work. Dogs aren't like cats, where they get, like, upsetty at you for, like, being gone a long time, and they give you the cold shoulder. Dogs will be like, you know, they might be, like, a little sad at first, like, oh, you were gone for so long, but then they immediately forget about being sad, and it's replaced with happy. It's like, oh my god, you're home, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's all happy. Well, I figure that is exactly how I expect that's gonna go. Carry your miniature schnauzer. That sounds like a little buddy. Oh, you do have a photo posted? Perfect. Perfect. So, Lost Expedition, it's all gone to hell. I'm shocked that things have not gone well in this world. I'm shocked. Some kind of virus. Equipment malfunctioning, something about Noah. Never sent this expedition. Our place is on the space station. Power blew out again. Doors locked. What the hell? Shit is fucked. First aid kit. Can imagine what that entails. Technical resources. Machine parts. Probably machine stuff. Yep. Health parameters. Hunger, thirst. Right. Stamina. No mention of the virus thing, though. Power a computer. 10-pound doggy. Oh, that's so sweet. Makes me think of my old dog Dexter, who passed away last year, almost exactly a year ago. Actually, it was mid-November of last year, and he was always really small. He was like at his peak, he was like 8 pounds. He was a very small little doggy. Let's just grab this. Yeah, he was a Maltese. He was a Maltese and was a good boy, and a very small little fella. Which is appropriate, because I, too, am a small little fella. So we were two small peas in a small pod. I keep wanting to, like, gawk and just appreciate the vastness of this world. But also I realize that, like, time is of the essence because, you know, we're slowly starving and dying and virusing to death. So this one's locked. Let's just go around then. I was thinking maybe there was another passage. I don't know how much of this game is procedurally generated versus how much is, you know, manually crafted for a bespoke experience. Oh, dead guy. That is a dead guy. As dead of a guy as a guy could be dead. But these plants were, like, obviously grown in a garden, so this is, like, part of their base still. I'll take this solid-state battery. Sure, I'll go and snag it. You've been getting spoiled rotten. That's a good thing. I'm guessing you've probably got family taking care of her while you've been gone. She's doing A-okay. And that's the door we could not get past earlier. I think I'm full of shit. That is, in fact, the door we were locked out of earlier. Oh, but we have the power thing this time now. So here we go.
New radio message received.
Right, so undelivered message. Didn't get the cure, but found that out. We found out that 400 years ago, before the calamity, research was conducted and something was discovered. So the dust is what they call it. Was Noah, some guy on the team, went crazy and started hearing voices, stole the data, airship, and broke our equipment, left us to die and fled to his hideout on Greenhouse Tower. Sounds like that's our next destination. Something is blocking communication, but we can't determine what it is. Virus is wreaking havoc on our bodies, and we're getting weaker and weaker. Oh boy. Conditions are accelerating the effect. Not a good time. The battery. Yep. Pretty easy. Old canned water. Yep. Still works. Still relatively healthy. Sister and brother-in-law, you left. Yeah, lots of instructions. Good, good, good. I respect it. I respect the fact that you were like, we got to make sure we do this right. Make sure we give them all the right intel. They watch my buddy, and there's no confusion, no issues. We'll probably end up doing something similar for Bonnie. When we are away for our trip, we'll leave her with family. Oh, lots of drawings. We'll leave her with family, and yeah, leave lots of instructions. You know, it's one thing if you're gone for a week for a trip, on a domestic trip, or even international. You know, if you're gone for like a few days or a week, but being gone for multiple weeks, holy cannoli! This is Noah's room, of course, indicated by the feverish scribblings on the walls. She's a little buddy, though. She's a little sweetie. So, zero problemos. I'm not surprised. So, he was hearing voices, mumbling about nature surviving everything, fall the world. He said he knew what to do so we could return to Earth. The voices in his head. Yep. Locked him in a cell for his own good, but he hid the extractor and ran off while everybody was asleep. What a little shitter. Got food rations, of course. So what do we have now? We gotta find a way to depart this godforsaken place. And yep, there's again the scribblings of a madman. There's probably like some allusions to what will eventually happen or what we'll eventually find in this game. I'm sure for people who have played this game, like some of these scribblings have meaning. Took her to a checkup, got a bunch of emergency contacts around them. Yeah. So it's like Oni was like, we're doing this right. We're doing this right. As that's like, if nothing else, it makes you feel better, and I'm sure it also makes them feel better. The people who are the family who are watching the doggy, because that way there's like no hesitation or no confusion. All right, dirty water. We can filter this presumably. Yeah, if something comes up, they've got like lots of stuff to follow, so that way like everything is nice and comprehensive. No hesitation, no confusion, no vagueness. It's all spelled out. And it's free. Yeah, mainly for you. Understandable, just for your own peace of mind. That is very valuable. Building an airship. Very nice. Well, if only my workshop hadn't collapsed, I would have already had the airship engine research completed. Fabricator, deck extractor. What about the dick extractor? Actually, no, never mind. I don't want to extract the dick. Dick in tractor. Extract the wall, blocking the workshop. Research station. Expand the airship. Alright. Got a transformer. Very good. Yeah, behaviors to watch for. Here's the fabricator. Oh. Place on your airship. Can I guess like, is this going to be my airship eventually? Doesn't look very airshipy. Or can I drop it? How do I say no thank you? How can I say cancel? Z space G R T. I can rotate. I can rotate. Inventory. I don't know if I want to commit to this right now. I don't exactly have an airship right now, so. All right, we're gonna look up the control. How to be like, no, stop, please. I'm scared. Mom, pick me up. I'm scared. Pick up device, move device. Is there a like cancel? Q maybe. Q might just do it. Z Q. Escape. Escape. Interact is E. Select, pick up device, move, inventory. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's not good. Operation mode reset. Oh, that's reset bindings. Alright, well, we are, I guess, I don't know, maybe I can just walk around with this thing held in my hands. It's letting me pick things up, so it's like awkward how it like looks weird, but it's not halting operations. An old food ration. Yeah, so it just looks very silly. Condenser stuff, sure. Insect. What did it say? Insect lure. Let me read my tablet while I'm holding this giant piece of machinery out in front of me, floating in front of my head. Running out of food and water. Right. We at least have a few pots of the leafy locations, or if only we had a few of them. Okay. Tracks moths. Food eaten raw is harmful. I need membranes for the water condenser. Okay. So we're learning how to, like, persist. What's up, shock value? Just put it on the airship, Alex. It's so easy. And then I'm looking around like, but where's the airship? I need an airship, man. That's our objective, is to build an airship. To kind of cobble one together. Fabricator. Yep, that's what we're looking at right now. Condenser membrane. We just found one of those things. So we got the insect lure, which is good. But yes, this thing. Place the fabricator on the airship. I'm wondering if that's a thing we need to do. Place on your airship. If you don't, you will die. And your penis will fall off. And explode. In that order. Here's another dead guy. Yep. Sorry you're dead, bro. He had an IV next to him. That stuff. More machine parts. And again, it's not like hampering anything. I can climb ladders like a champ. Everything is easy peasy. The dead guy. Man, I feel bad all these dead dudes. I'm just kind of running around and looting their shit and stealing their fabricators and making stupid penis jokes. They got a number of, like, water stations. I'm going to try to not take full damage if I can help it. I was thinking this was going to be my... Like, it's something. Whatever this is, it's something. A lure container. Okay, that's how we, like, set the lures. And this is a ship, yeah. Oh, here we go. So this is... Okay. Yeah, so this is the ship then. Alright, so we'll put it right here. There we go. Oh, we can do so much stuff now. Yeah, this has been updated. Yeah, I think you're exactly right. Because this game has been in development for quite some time, and I think I saw it's supposed to exit early access sometime early next year. And they're supposedly going to be adding multiplayer maybe end of this year, maybe. That might get pushed back till next year as well. We'll see. But yeah, I think you're exactly right. I think they've been cooking this for a while. There's stuff over there. I want to get this stuff. Wonder if this is like Return to Moria and I can just build bridges all across the board here. The bridge is how we got here for one thing. Let's go ahead and poke around with the fabricator. We need the deck extractor. We might have what we need. We have exactly what we need. Let's go and craft it, baby. Boop. So we will indeed fabricate it.
Printing completed.
So now we have this thing. It's a tiny little ship for babies. Oh, cannot place inside. It still goes on the airship. Does it go and put it here? Can it go like on top? I want to like be blocking stuff. I guess like it's getting blocked by the roof, isn't it? Yeah, so it's got to be right here then. Okay. Boop. There we go. Deck extractor. Converts environmental elements into resources. Should I... Oh, here we go. Can I, like, give this the suck? Lags a little bit. But, of course, you know, it's not so bad. After it does that once, you know, it kind of retrieves the goods, retrieves the juice. So this is allowing us to extract the raw resources then. Pretty cool stuff. Cool. We're getting synthetics. Very nice. Yeah. Most likely we'll get pushed back. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's usually how these kinds of things go, especially for indie games. I mean, that is just the reality, of course. Obstacle blocking the entrance. The workshop. So the workshop, probably this over here. It's because there's stuff over here. There's like there's the engine he was talking about. So that's probably it. Just need to like get this thing. It's either this wall. Yeah. Maybe there's something on the other side. Yeah. There's regardless, we can like access it somehow. Yeah, I don't think it's anything else over here. I think we've pretty much got all that we can get out of this little area. Whenever I look at this thing, that little icon pops up. Saying, oh, there's like something about this. Maybe this could be repaired. Yeah, but we'll see. I mean, like, I don't know if they have like any hard dates set. Right now, they're saying that multiplayer should be enabled sometime like within the next month or two. And then early access ends and it hits its 1.0 release sometime next year. I think presumably early next year. Insert lure into insect catcher. So that's this thing, right? Lure container? It's like lure. Simple insect lure, that's probably it. Got a bunch of these things. Got med kits, machine pipes. Cool. Lure slot. Bam. There we go. Then we lower that shit. Boop. Oh, lower it, you hold it. There we go. It goes real far down. Real far down. I'm trying not to fall. Speaking of not falling to my death, should I save? Let's go ahead and save. I'm not sure how frequently this game autosaves. It's an unstuck option. That's the mark of an early access game for sure, right there. You know it's an early access game if there's an unstuck button. If I begin to fall to my death, maybe I could press that button to like teleport back to safety. It's interesting and also sad how they're shutting down Halloween in Shibuya. Is Halloween like... Wait, no, they're not shutting down Shibuya for Halloween. You're saying they're like not allowing Halloween stuff to happen in Shibuya? Is there a... Have they had like problems in the past? Have there been issues with like people doing like weird shit on Halloween? Satisfy the hunger. So let's says extract the obstacle block of the thingy.
Hydration level is decreasing.
Nothing else. Oh, you can extract all kinds of stuff. 5 metals. Yeah, you can extract all kinds of stuff. Hence why it's all glowy. But we are incentivized then to snag a bunch of stuff, and snag I shall. I don't know how much of these metals and synthetics we'll need, but I'll suck everything that the game will allow me to suck. I might even suck some forbidden things. I might suck things that the game says, Alex, you can't suck that. But I'm a suck-o-matic machine. I can't help myself. Oh, I grabbed something off stream, or off screen rather. We'll grab all this stuff. I'm sure I won't need all this. This looks fancy. That's glass. I was gonna say that looked like really cool and slick. It's an interesting like environment with all this like kind of garbledy goop of floating presumed metals. Presumed like metal stuff floating around, but it's like light enough to be floating through the air. Can't suck that thing, whatever it is. That's a special thing. I can't quite move that thing far enough either. That's an interesting notion how that all works. And I can't rotate this, can I? You can pick it back up though. That's kind of cool, and like position it more this way if you wanted to. That's kind of cool. So if I wanted to, I could use that to grab this little fella. I still can't give this the suck though. Not the throat goat I was back in college. Alright, so we can go grab that. And then the lure. It's biting. Oh shit, it's biting. What's it get? Did you get you a good one? We got a dust lettuce. Delicious. Eat what's caught. Didn't they say don't eat it raw? Maybe this is okay. Maybe eating that raw is okay. I might call in sick on Friday. Yes. Yeah, we call that scheduling a sick day where I come from, Shock Value. It just gets crazy out there. Gotcha. So they're trying to like preempt it a little bit. I always wondered, like, for countries like Japan, how hard they go for Halloween, because in a lot of countries, Halloween's just like whatever. Halloween's just kind of blasé, but here, of course, you know, Halloween is at least in some cities, like, you know, fairly large deal. Really large deal. So it sounds like in Japan that it gets pretty silly, which is surprising to me, honestly. We got Ryan in the house. What's up, Ryan? He says, "Suckify me, Cap'n." That is exactly how those commercials went. The answer is both, apparently. Yeah. Yeah, the answer is both. It does not surprise me that tourists would be part of the issue, but of course, it's no surprise that Japan is a huge tourist destination, hence why we're all going there, obviously. But also, like, there are problems with tourists sometimes. Like, there was that one, what is it? There's that one spot near one of the major airports that normally gives a beautiful view of Mount Fuji, but they had to, like, put something up to block a view of it, or to obscure a view of it, because tourists kept, like, blocking traffic trying to take photos of it. It's causing a problem. So it's not the first time tourists have, you know, kind of made things weird out there, unfortunately. They just go super hard. It's the party times. Gotcha. The party adult bit. I'm assuming you mean, like, just people getting drunk and silly. But I don't know. Again, when I think of like, well, I mean, I don't know. At the same time, I'm sure Japan nightlife does go pretty hard, and Shibuya is a very, like, noteworthy place within Japan. So I guess that does kind of make sense. There was a crowd. Oh shit, was there, Meerkat? That's scary. Yeah. Well, that all the more reason then where they're trying to play it safe then. Yeah, it goes pretty hard then. Yeah. Well, there you go. So we got the research station, rather, some old blueprints to snag. We need the scanner. It is necessary to complete its research and craft it. All right. Need a battery to run the device. Alrighty. Sounds Gucci in the coochie. We got the dick extractor. That's right, we know about how that works. We extracted lots of dicks earlier. Just lettuce. Okay. So this is okay to eat raw then. It was the buggos that they were saying eating that raw would be not good. Eat what's caught. That's right. Pick up the research station from the workshop. Hold on, I gotta eat my stuff. Eat. How do I eat? Right click. The immune system has dealt with a viral infection, so eating that was maybe a little bit scary. Harmful to health, but the game told me to. I didn't want to. The game forced me to eat it. I said, no, don't make me. It's gonna be scary. And the game said, eat it, you motherfucker. And I was like, okay, but it's gonna make me sad. Take this giant research station and we'll look it up on our little shippy. Guessing it goes inside. I'm coming inside, haha. It's like it's not a very large ship, obviously, so I'm trying to, like, avoid blocking shit. You know, I feel like blocking, like, partially blocking an entranceway like this is not always a smart choice. Do I have any more lures, by the way? The lure slot is there, so I could continue to lower it. I don't know how many times you get reuse it. Alright, so I need to power with the juice. I have some batteries, so we can power it with the juice. I don't know how long the batteries last, but I guess it's got the little bar there to point it out. Let's take a look at what we got. We can learn about fabricators. We don't need to, though. We already have one. Tool charger sounds nice. Repair patch sounds cool. Scanner is the big one. Let's go and research that bad boy. That'll be cooking for a bit then. That's pretty cool. Battery level 100%. Very good.
Research finalized.
So yeah, it was a pretty big event. 40 plus people. Jeez, that is scary, Meerkat. Yeah, I had no idea. No idea that was such a time. Was it like a while ago? Like, hopefully not super recent.
Calories level is decreased.
But recent enough to be in recent memory, I'm sure. Yeah, I guess we can. Oh, there we go. We can use it one more time. Go and lower it. We'll have to craft more or find more or something. So let's go ahead and build a scanner. We got all the goods. We do have indeed have all the goods. It was a couple years ago, so yeah, recent enough to be in very modern memory.
Analysis completed. Detected.
The scanner. Well, you'll never guess what the scanner does. It scans the environment. Of course, it has limited use. So but oh, there you go. Though it tells you things that could be scanned, kind of like in Metroid Prime. There we go. Wrecked airship engine. Well, tell me about how this works. Dirty water container, yep. Yep. So you can use it to scan all kinds of dealios. But did I go out of range? I think it went out of range. Like, some of these are, like, fairly obvious what they entail. Just floating debris. Like like a bright thing in the distance there. It's a metal cluster, okay. What else can I scan? I want to scan all the things. There might not be a whole lot to scan right now. There's some stuff here we could probably also mine out. Oh, it's a poster. Can I take it with me? 'Cause I guess I never went in here, did I? Can I take the poster? I will take the poster. And also not fall to my death if I can help it. This is the workshop. And yeah, I was looking for anything else I can either take with me or just things I can use. Oh, here we go, dead guy. Research engine and fuel. So Zofia, talented engineer. Yeah. Let's take care of the equipment and devices. I wonder, but no information on how she died. I guess we just don't know that necessarily. Nobody has logged that information. Instead, we need to research engines and fuel. Engines and fuel. There we go. We have all the goods. Make it so, number 1. There was, yeah, I was gonna say, I know there was one in South Korea for sure. There's one in South Korea that was a big deal.
Research finalized.
Pretty recently. And now this one has no more lures. We have to craft or find more of those things. Now, if nothing else, I could research other cool things. Oh, wait, no, that's a wait, no, hold on. Fabricator. Oh, no, never mind. That's a fabricator. Right, yeah. So, yes, I'll go ahead and research... Research machine parts? What is there to research about them? Maybe it like tells you more information about them or opens up more crafting opportunities. Let's go and craft an engine. Looks like I don't have all that is needed. Oh wait, here we go. Maybe
Research finalized.
bed engine. Here we go. Craft it up. Do its thing. Let's go ahead and research empty bottles as well. Maybe this allows us to craft them. Maybe that's what's going on there. We're like getting blueprints collected. That'd make more sense. Lots of no drinking signs. Yeah.
Research
Yeah.
finalized.
Empty bottle requires fabricator.
Risk
Well, that's doing its thing. Boop. Risk of dehydration, by the way. I do have some of that stuff. Also, I wonder if at some point I should craft like some kind of thing that allows me to filter the water stuff. Because right now we have dirty water. I do have some clean water on my person.
Printing completed.
Oh, old canned water. There we go, so that helped. Guys, ready. Look at this tiny little baby engine. Oh, I guess it is pretty small, actually. Thought it'd be like giganto. It is on my inventory. There we go. So this goes on the outside of the ship. Okay. I would assume on the back. Right. It's like inside my ass right now. There we go. Like normally, you know, when it comes to stuff like this, there's the implication that it needs to be like centered. Yeah, maybe I'm too close. Like I can put it right there, yeah. Yes, I'm allowed to put on the corners, which feels weird. It feels wrong to put on the corner. I'll put it like right there, if not just for the aesthetic purposes. It still looks a little goofy. Synthetic fuel is next. Is there anything else I can research? So you need some parts to do these research, this kinds of research, which I suppose is fair enough. Synthetic fuel. Can make 50 of it with synthetics, as the name synthetics would imply. And maybe while that's charging, or while it's doing its thing, I should, oh, not that. I should grab more of this stuff. Not sure how many I have on my person right now. It looks like I have 50 on my person. That's probably enough then. While that's doing its thing, is there anything else I should scan? There's a dead guy. In fact, yeah, let's get the other dead guy too. This was Zen. Or maybe it's Jin. A farming past during the disaster, his ancestors designed and built rooftop farms, plant breeding, that kind of thing. So very much an herbologist and botanist, examining biological samples. He was meant to create a cure for the virus, but he got unfortunately. What's this thing? This is a destroyed modeling device. Interesting. Unit is damaged. It will never work again. Destroyed processor. Someone did it on purpose. Right. Part of the lore, unfortunately, of that Noah fella. This person we saw at the very start. Esther. This is the first corpse we encountered. There's the navigator. All about maps. Logistician. Creating plans for resource requirements and recycling. Guide exploration and map areas far from home. Yep. Well, tragic, man. That shit is tragic. It do be that way. It do be that way. Anything else up here? Or out here in general? Ooh, this thing. Yeah, tell me about this thing. Metal scaffolding. Cool. Can I scan the sun? Can I scan my own penis? Well, like, what are the limitations? What is legal and what is illegal to scan? And I scan my own brain and it says no intelligent life form found. Okay, let's go ahead and jump down safely. Obviously we play it safe here. That he feels probably done, right? It is done. Refuel the engine. I just go out back and just dump it in. Go to this guy. Boop. And I put you in the... Oh, I think I dropped it. Whoops. So I can't just put it there. Condenser membrane? I don't know what I just did, but yes. Add condenser membrane. Nailed it. Yeah, maybe I do just go up and just press use on the engine. Oh, sure enough, yeah. Open fuel tank. There we go. Got the goods for you, bro. Okay, and now we're ready to depart. So sure enough, we have a makeshift little baby ship for babies. Anything else before we abandon this awful, sad situation of a place? I'm going to very quickly, now that I've got the scanner, in case there was like other lore things or like interesting little tidbits of knowledge to nibble upon. I'm gonna backtrack just slightly, see if there's anything else that I missed along the way, because this might be a broken bridge from which there's no return. Also, if nothing else, maybe some more info about this guy's drawings. Humanity, technology, and nature combined and blend together in these paintings. Paintings is a very nice way of saying it. I would call it like scribblings and etchings of a deranged madman, but yes. But yes, it still counts. Still counts. I can scan laptops. This is called a computer. Yep, it's called a computer. Right, which was powered off, and communication lines were and still are blocked by some unknown source, which is mysterious, but not so mysterious because yeah, we learned that Noah sabotaged basically everything and took all the stuff for himself and went off to some known but dangerous location with all their vital supplies, and was generally considered to be a general dickbag for those who knew him well, those who used to work with him. What's this thing? Tell me about it. Synthetic case. Hell yeah. Anything else back here? Maybe the little like crash landing pod thing will have some deets. No deets. Okay, well, that's fine. Right, I've slurped as much knowledge as I can. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Right, there's nothing else to slurp. My mouth has done all the sucking that it possibly can. Let us continue. I'm not painting with poop, I'm doodling with dung. It's totally different. That makes it so much better. Go and hop on our extremely cool and very sophisticated spaceship and get the heck out of Dodge. Go ahead and close this thing up. We found some dirty water. Can I take the fabricate or I guess I can take this with. Oh, it's actually attached to the ship. Okay, so this is all going with me. Cause yeah, I was like, oh shit, is there stuff I need to like, you know, pick up and bring with me? But that's already attached to the ship, so we're all good here. So control the ship. Here we go. And let it be known, I don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere. The source of the flashing light. All right, we'll follow the single flashing light.
Find a cure for the virus. Send it to the space station. Save humanity.
Save humanity. So that's the overall Overall mission. Small little issue. This overall mission then. Yep. Yeah, signal found. 3 expedition members dead. 4th member went insane. Is gone off his rocker. So we gotta find nearby locations, develop the airship further, and find this Noah fella. Oops. Oop. I think this is maybe a thunderstorm. Or maybe just windy. Maybe just turbulence. Altitude, lock speed, heading. Wonder, I'm gonna see if there's like camera settings so I can maybe get like a third-person view. Third-person view of the ship would be cool. It would be also helpful. It would also be just very cool. But I would not expect such things. Because it would also like give us more visibility, which would make the game a little bit easier. I like flight speed, which you know about. Yeah. That's kind of cool that you can set it to autopilot. Not autopilot, but you can like set it to lock speed, to lock it, and then I can like, you know, go putz around. I can open the door and jump out like an idiot. Although you can also like, you know, use the extractor, which is kind of neat. You need to like get some resources while you're out and about, so that's kind of neat. This game would work. Oh shit! Would be like really cool in single player, or I'm sorry, in multiplayer rather.
Risk of starvation.
My guy's getting hungry. Actually, yeah, let's keep going. Oh, actually, there's multiple lights to fly towards. Single flashing light, but that one's flashing, right? Continue. Thump. As it like flops against the ship. So that's our next destination. There we go. You know, lock. Whoops. There we go. Lock it. And then eat something. Got first aid kit. Got food rations. Lunch. There we go. What's up, one-legged duck? Do a barrel roll. Yeah, well, and of course the ship is not the most impressive vessel. Small and slow and kind of a ship for babies, but it has the bare minimum of necessities. Now, are we gonna find Noah's crashed ship? Like, I figured his is gonna be like something we'll find much, much later on. I'm not sure if he's like the final boss or something else, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up.
Risk of dehydration.
This is an unknown location. And also, land on the location with a single flashing light. Matter where? It's coming for landing right here, maybe? Lower altitude. There we go. Waiting for a bumpy landing. There we go. Actually, not too bad, not too bad.
The preliminary analysis started.
And I'm assuming the ship doesn't, like, eat the juice while it's parked like this?
Detected new objects requiring scanning.
Things to scan, you say. Very exciting. Go ahead and take another sip of our juice. Oop, so we don't die. Die of starvation. Or dehydration, rather. It's good to see the one-legged duck. Subnautica, because it's like, is this space Subnautica? It's not so much space as it is like because we're inside the atmosphere. Like, it's raining right now, obviously, so we're in like. Shame I can't like get rid of the dirty water. I want clean water if possible. We're in like open air, wrecked skyscraper, wrecked landscape. Nautica. Detroit Nautica. There you go. Nailed it. So, yeah, it's pretty cool, though. This game is in early access. But it's come quite a way for sure. I think the developers... Oh, wait. What the hell did I park under? Oh, no, that is... Okay, never mind. I thought my ship was just this little thing. I didn't realize this was part of the ship as well. That makes me feel better, then. So our ship is not just a tiny little dingus dealio. We've got, like, at least a proper apparatus for flying around. But yeah, so this is an early access game. It is an indie game. It's a pretty small and modest team that has made this game. They've been working on it for quite some time, but it is very good. It's a very good game so far, and I'm really digging it. Electric Elements. I've watched a couple friends stream this game on a couple occasions. And the plan, according to the devs, is right now the game is single player, unfortunately. I was just saying earlier, you might have even heard me say that, like, this game really looks like it would thrive very well in, like, a multiplayer cooperative format. Multiplayer is not available yet. Multiplayer is not enabled yet. The plan, according to the devs, is to probably... They're doing, like, closed testing right now, is to unleash multiplayer to the unsuspecting public sometime in the next month or two, probably. And then it sounds like early next year the game will exit early access and it will be in a proper 1.0 state. Now, of course, I'm sure they'll continue to, like, add stuff to it. I don't think it'll be like done, but at least no longer be in early access by that point. It's a dirty water container. Right. I could get some dirty water if I wanted to. Here's a dead guy. Scan it. We got a flashlight. Or now we have the research to make a flashlight. Nothing known about this dead dude. Plastic scrap. Oh, it said plastic soap. Getting more things learned. Let's take the battery for future reference. Navigation technology, very good. Yeah, things that we'll definitely need for more projects, for our crafting projects, and upgrading our little baby ship for babies. Bling! Location signal. I just dropped down. Oh, I gotta climb the ladder like a normie. Gross. Climbing a ladder, that's for nerds. Yeah, real gamers, we just drop down and just pray we don't take fall damage. So, there was a little spot underneath. Not there, obviously. That would be probably death. But. There's multiple spots underneath. I will take this ladder, because this ladder goes down quite a bit. Still doity. Synthetic case. Scan the glass stuff, because I slurped the glass real fast last time. I slurped it before we could understand its power. This is probably a door. It's a metal component, right. We call those doors where I come from. More condenser thingamajiggies, which is good. It's probably going to tell us how to, like, save water. Future reference, because potable drinking water would definitely go a long way.
Risk of starvation.
Starvation, again. It's like, bro, didn't I just eat? The guy just is so unsatisfied. Old isotonic treat. Drink. Pear patch. I will say the scanning module that we're using right now is really cool. It is like scratching the same kind of itch that I would always enjoy scratching in Metroid Prime. It's like entering a new area and, like, yeah, fighting bad guys was cool and all, but, like, exploring and scanning stuff and learning about the world around you was always really satisfying in that game. Bring up the scanner, ring, and hear the little as it was scanning was always like a very fun little process. Just learning about the environment and kind of immersing yourself was always really nice. It was also required for certain boss battles where you had to, like, reveal their weak spot. So pretty cool stuff. Let's go back to the base, or to the ship rather, and start crafting away. There's glass I would like to retrieve, and those metal fragments, that kind of thing. There's not a lot we can retrieve ourselves right now with our current placement, so I might lower the ship down that little spot so I can get the goods. But before I get too ahead of myself, anything we can research? Lots. So airship builder sounds useful. That thing going. Find the next location with double flashing lights. There's that one there. Do we have a map? We do not have a map, but we might be able to get some kind of... Well, of course, we have a radar. We have a compass. Might be able to build some kind of map. There's no notion of navigation technology. Go and craft the airship builder. Just want to make sure I don't just fly back to the same location like an idiot. This allows us to build hulls, interiors, and balloon components. Very nice. Boop. Get that going. What else can I research while we're kind of chilling here? Basic turbine. Sticky notes. Flashlight would be nice, but I need copper for the flashlights. Thing going next.
Printing completed.
3D printer is done.
Research finalized.
So this is for building all kinds of cool stuff. So build a new room on the airship. Look at the build menu. So a room would require more synthetics and more metals. In that case, what is some stuff I can slurp? There's really nothing we can grab. That's out of range. I might need to move the ship because, yeah, there's nothing within this range that is looking good. We can suck those kind of, but again, they're kind of far away. There's a double light thingamajig over that way. Rest is recommended. Also, my guy is dying. Drink. Oh, actually, no, we're good on that, but we do need to eat. I'll do old-fashioned eat. And then... how does one rest? Transformer, electric elements. Let's do that for the heck of it. I guess you have to build a bed, probably. See, I need more metal pieces. It's out of range. I can slurp these out real quick. Metal fella right there. That might be enough for another room then. And once we build a room, we can probably build a bed. I'm full of shit. We need 15. So I need one more. One more slurp of metal. One more metal suck. Oh, I got a metal suck. He'll be in range soon. There we go. Now, we say build room. And I suppose connection to airship. Let's remove attachments. I'm guessing the lure's in the way. But this is okay though. Okay. Whoops. Now it did... oh, we don't have a door. Oh, well that's awkward. Guess I can still go out this way. Looks like it did remove what we had placed. Build a new wall on the airship. That's all well and good. Let's go ahead and prioritize getting a goddamn bed. Which... catwalk. Oh, there we go. Yeah, catwalk is what I need to build. And we could build a catwalk. What we have right now. Doors. This will be a good idea. But... foist. Can I build a bedge? Saw one earlier.
Hydration level is decreasing.
There's a bedge. There we go. Go and craft it. Made for a friend group, right? Whether to play Raft or Subnautica, yeah, this is like something in between, perhaps. My guy doesn't just pass the fuck out. Food is gonna start to become an issue.
Printing completed.
Take the bedge. And then... swap that out. And then we'll just, I guess for now, just place it... position blocked. Blocked by what? It's like it's such a perfect spot. I guess I can build it in my this little area. Boop. We sleep.
Starvation.
I guys starving. Eat my last bit of rations. Now go back to sleepies. Get a full day's rest, or at least as much as rest as you can, because we're gonna starve again. Good enough. Good enough. It's bright out again, which is nice. Right. So while we're doing this thing, storage box, sure. Plastic straps, sure. New wall for the airship, right. Oh,
Research finalized.
this one, here we go. So, plastic wall. Right now, I can see what they're saying. Like, a lot of it's just kind of open. Put one there. And I guess that's it. No, but I haven't... It hasn't told me, like, other ways to get food. And I don't know... Maybe I can build more of those lures, so I can just get more, like, just the raw stuff. So you have this guy, obviously. I don't have any lures available right now. We have batteries, we have other fun things, but no lures. So... maybe we can fabricate one. Water, fooge. We need more metals. Okay. Insect catcher, we already have one of those. We can get a cooker. We should do both. So I need lots and lots of metals, which means I need to place this thing back. But that's actually okay. I'm gonna pick this up. Oh, I guess bottle it. Oh, don't drink it. Take synthetics. Pick this up. And place it here for now. And then put the extractor majiggy right here. Use this to get all the goods, specifically the metals. The race against starvation. Get lots and lots of metals. Make this work. That thing's out of range. I can give that. I can suck that thing, but it probably won't do me much good. Now it is a lot easier since we're facing the great wide open. Oh, there it is. It's easier from this view, but of course the metal clusters are not quite as common as just the basic synth boys. For 25, I think we need one more. Oh, there it is. There's one more. So let's do a couple things. Let's go ahead and craft a lure. Simple insect lure, nothing fancy.
Printing completed.
Nice and fast. And then while that's happening, get the cooker going. We're cooking. While that's happening, you begin to get the goods, please. Lower that shit down. We need to... okay, so it's like not quite good enough. So let me close the thingy. This is a really good instance where it's like, I wish we could... I wish I could have like a third-person view. Is there a strafe? There probably isn't. We'll just go a little bit further out. In fact, I might even just be like kind of on the edge. See if that's good enough. Ship was damaged? Really? All right, I guess I landed a little bit too hard there. Came in a little bit too hot. I'm gonna move this. It's like right on the edge. Yeah, that should be good. Oh, that's the extractor. Okay, that's probably fine then. Lower that shit. There we go. Cooker is done. Good. Place that shit inside. Yes. Just kind of snuggle it. Snuggle it right there. There we go. Sorry I damaged the ship. I landed excitedly because of my guy's hungry. I gotta be hungry right now. While that's doing its thing, I guess I'll make another lure. Just kidding, I need more metals. It's getting dark and scary. Here we go. Raise that shit up. Did I get more of the forbidden lettuce? The devil's lettuce? I got rotten food. Can I still cook with it? Can you cook rotten food and make it less bad? Less badge? Boil. You need water. Can I use dirty water? We all know how this is gonna go. Alright, so we also need, like, the good stuff. So let's add a condenser membrane.
Risk of dehydration.
And now we're getting thirsty, and I have got no water either. Now I do have this. Water and energy. Let's not catch alert something. We got a dust moth. Cool. This is gonna make something atrocious. An overcooked meal. We'll cook the little fella in it next. My dirty water. If you boil dirty water, doesn't that make it not dirty anymore? Isn't that how it works? Because it's still making dirty water. Maybe the next thing is to figure out how to make not bad water. Condenser, water condenser. Water's dirty. Purifier. That's the key. Becomes safe to drink. That's probably the next thing. Oh, why, hold on, that's not good. That's gonna, why are you on fire, ship? You're like on fire and smoldering? That's not good. In the meantime, I'll have to drink the not good water. It's gonna hurt a little bit. Go ahead and get more metals. Actually, a lot of metals around and just general synthetic things. Can we still do this in time? I think we can. I think we have enough time to do all this. It's like it's a race against my own rapidly deteriorating health. Part of the fun. So let's go ahead and craft a purifier. Zoop. That'll do its thing. That'll allow me to purify the goods. That's... yeah, lower that one more time. Now, I'm gonna guess that the overcooked meal... overcooked but still edible. Okay. And, well, yeah, it's more nutritious than raw food. Can cure some diseases, even. So, it is overcooked, but it still gets the job done. It's not overly fancy. It's not overly, like, exciting, but it gets the job done. Can I place this on floor? Place on your airship. Does it go in the wall? Oh, it goes in the wall. That's actually kind of nice, then. What you got, fam? Give me the goods. Another little bat fella. Or moth fella. Dust moth. Sounds about this. Let's purify the juice. As far as dirty water. I got more dirty water. Boop. Here's the juice. Purification in progress. Okay. And I guess I'll use this to cook. I don't know if cooking with clean water versus dirty water, if it makes a huge, huge difference. Still have empty bottles, of course. And I have rotten food. Actually, yeah, let's do rotten food. Rotten food with rotten water. Sounds great. My guy's gonna be so thirsty. Purification in progress. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. Looking good, Hollywood. Take synthetics. And I need another condenser. Oh, I ran out of membrane. Oh, I see. We need to make another membrane then. You gotta be constantly churning these things out. Having another fabricator wouldn't be a bad idea, though.
Printing completed.
Pretty fast, though. Have the juice. Purification in progress. What was the... oh, this thing. I'll take that. Anything else I want to research kind of while we're doing all this? Transformers, sure, why the hell not? You guys go in. I might as well get another one of these going to...
Research finalized.
Clean water, yes!
Printing complete.
I'm gonna slurp so much clean water. Oh, yes, I'm like... I can feel life flowing through my veins. Returning, oh my gosh, yeah, so we're in much better shape now. This guy is good. What a difference that makes, holy shit. So now we have like some sustainability, which is nice. So it's not quite as scary. Just trying to suffer and survive. Did I not pick up the thing? I thought I was gonna make a lure. Oh, here, it's right there, I see it. I'm gonna lower that shit down. And that is... I need another bottle. Can I make an empty bottle? Empty bottle, yes, but we need more of the synths. Right. Good thing this thing just seemingly is powered forever. Doesn't need other stuff. Now we're eventually gonna need other... we're gonna like want to craft and research things that require more specialized stuff. Like plastic components, electric components, that kind of stuff. So right now we're floating real easy on this kind of simple gravy train, but eventually we'll have more specialized needs. So, to that end, this guy's done. And I get another moth fella. Boop. This has 2 more uses of dingy water. We'll do another rotten food. I'll go and eat my one overcooked meal. Chomp, 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 chomp. And do I have dirty water right now? No, I do not. All right, the bottle. Bottle. That'll probably be fairly quick, won't it?
Printing completed.
This needs the juice. I have a battery, so we can use the juice. But yeah, we need copper. We need plastic scrap. Lots of things. Let's bottle the dirty water. Bam. Go and add the dirty water. Purification in progress. All right, one more One more thing to make here. Let's go and lower that thing. Anything else I should extract kind of while we're chilling here? Electric cooker, obviously. Bed, we're all set. Turbines, engines. We're gonna need a turbine eventually. Increases the flight altitude. We'll need that eventually. Plastic scrap. You can make plastic scrap. You can actually make all these things with synthetics, which is nice. So that's reassuring then. Did I get a pony? Oh, I got the lettuce thingy. That's cool. Is that it from the... We can lower the lower one more time. Wait, do I have... We have one more use. One more use of this guy. Okay. Well... Oh, right. This stupid situation I've made for myself. Let's craft a door. If nothing else, I guess I could just make this thing bigger in general. Or I could expand in both directions. We also have, like... Can I like... How bad is it? How bad did I damage this thing? Making a door wouldn't be a bad idea, I don't think. This guy is all purified. Let's bottle it. Take that back. That as well. Very nice. So I'll make another... condenser majiggy. Bam.
Printing
Can I put
completed.
the cooked meal? Now let's. I was like, can I put the cooked meal into water to be double boiled? Let's do another little dusty boy in the dingy water, and then we'll cook like some stuff in like normal water and see how different it is. Like more of the juice, more of the goods. And then yeah, I think I might reposition so I can get the stuff on the other side and also the stuff on the bottom. Excuse me. I don't know if I necessarily need to land to be able to like use those tools. I think I can just kind of putz around and get it. That is... That was quick. Inventory's full. Really? I thought I have slots. Boiled dust moth. We'll use cooking stations. We'll use regular water this time. Oh, whoops. Boop. And then, yeah, this stuff. See how that differs. And dirty water. There we go. It's inventory full, which is kind of surprising. There was a thing I saw. For small storage, but we need plastic scrap. We can build plastic scrap. I need synthetics. We can get more synthetics. Okay. Except it's kind of measly right now. Boiled dust lettuce. It's harder to see when it's all foggy and rainy like this. We're able to get what we need. So this is just kind of floating around in front of us, making life a lot easier now that we've kind of got a system going here. Plastic scrap, make it so. This guy.
Printing completed.
And water is all good as well. Very nice. This guy's done.
Risk of dehydration.
Just in time because my guy's getting thirsty. Do the double sip. And then let's take more water. Add it to this guy. Alright. So storage box wouldn't be a bad idea. That way I can like store some of this stuff. And then if I go back to this guy,
Research finalized.
more rooms wouldn't be a bad idea too, for that matter. So let's go ahead and get some more synthetics then. By that I guess I mean more metal. Yeah, I think I want to go ahead and like build out so that we have a more what's the word? A more symmetrical ship that maybe looks slightly less silly. But I really do mean only slightly less silly. I think some silliness is like, you know, is classy. Some silliness is to be expected when it's baby's first airship. And in this scenario, I'm baby. We do room. It costs 30 per room. That's not cheap. Not cheap. So we built the one there, so I'll go ahead and build this one too. Then I'll do... Let's do 2 more. Bam. Bam. There we go. And then... Can I... Oh, remove mode. Here we go. Can I, like, just remove this one wall? Remove attachments. Remove attachments. Oh, that would remove... Okay, never mind. I like this wall is a little bit awkward. Be nice to... Oh, wait, maybe I can... yeah, never mind. So you're kind of committed to that. That's a little bit awkward. Maybe there's a way to, like, kind of customize that more specifically. I don't know if walls are necessary, but a door would be good because I am technically trapped right now. It would appear. Build a door. I suppose on this side. It's like, can't do it. Oh, there we go. I wonder why I couldn't build it there, but I can build it here. And then build scaffolding. Oh, what am I doing? Catwalk. Oh, I'm out of synthetics, and I'm gonna place this inside. Oh, am I dead? I might have. I should have maybe. Heck, that's okay. That's okay. I know what to do. I should have realized that as I was removing things, and like, if nothing else, I can remove this wall. There we go. So now I'm out here, and then I can place this. It has to be placed on the ship. Oh, what have I done? All right, well, heck. Is the scaffolding got? Can you remove? Shoot. What have I done? Yeah, because it's very open air. And it's technically inside. Can I just remove the roof? The answer is actually maybe. Because, yeah, look at this. I'm able to remove... Yeah, I might be able to remove just the roof for this guy. Which is odd. What an odd... Maybe... Yeah, because this is what I would like to do. I'd like to just... Oh, you know what? I think I understand. You have to build a room. Oh, heck. Never mind. I thought I was a genius. Oh, but that did give us synthetics. Okay. Well, no, we don't need synthetics. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We need synthetics to build the catwalk. There we go. Yeah. So, there we go. So, you could always improvise. Okay. Yeah, it's an interesting restriction, the idea of it needing to be outside, but like... Oh, some rotten food has gone bad. I don't care. That's fine. 1 day and 24 hours. Right. The timeline for these things is pretty rapid. Let's go and eat it. And then eat that one too. To fill things up. And then I guess eat that too. Sure, why the hell not? That's for good there. And then we can still craft, we can still cook with that. Anyway, alright, so we say catwalk, there we go. And now we can place stuff. Such as this guy. Cool. So now we're set. Crisis averted. A self-imposed dumbass crisis has been averted. Insect catcher can be placed. Yeah, let's put all these things. Yeah, the repair patches, I guess probably is not a bad idea. This should be there for shoresies. You know, the condenser membrane thingy. We like a little jank, such as in Satisfactory. Yeah, same kind of idea. Same energy.
Printing completed.
So fast. That guy going, and I do need to replace the water thingamajiggy. So I shall indeed place the water thingamajiggy. And it is... Wait, is it still here? It's right here. Okay. I'm hearing like bubbling blobs. Like I heard like... It almost looks like the world is kind of green and sickly right now. These environmental things are not helping. Although our health is still holding strong. We're doing okay in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, but there's definitely like a green kind of sickliness about the air right now. Yeah. Alright, so what I think... Yeah, I've got a basic idea of kind of what I want to do. I want to build one more... Well, basically I should just suck up a bunch of synthetics. Because I would like to build my ship out a little bit better. And I want to have certain walls built up. And then I'd like to... Well, I guess also get the ship repaired. I know you can build those repair kits. I keep hearing that noise. I think it's a measure of, like, the world being, like, green and sickly right now. Well, it sounds like a swamp, like just stereotypical like cartoon swamp noises. We have a lot of metals right now. Let's see if that's enough to get dangerous. Let's get dangerous, and eventually we'll need to rebuild these things too, for that matter. So rooms, ladder room for like a double-decker. So yeah, build that guy like we were saying earlier. And these are all set. Maybe it's because the cockpit. Maybe that's why it's like these walls are kind of like built in automatically. Because we didn't get those walls here. Wish I could like just tear down these walls, but I guess that's the idea. Because it's the cockpit, it's like a specific kind of deal. And then plastic walls. I don't know if we need to worry too much about like a billion plastic walls. I do want another door though. Door. Guess we can't. Yeah, it said we can do it there, but we can build one here. There we go. Looking good. And I don't know if it really matters. I think having windows sounds nice, but things like swooping in and attacking us. I mean, I'm just going to assume there's combat in this game. We don't have any weapons right now, so maybe building out walls wouldn't be a bad idea. But I need more synthetics before we do all that. A whole bunch out here. So just building a bunch of walls to kind of enclose this a little bit more fully wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Sticking my penis in a blender, that would be the worst idea in the world. So I know the difference. I know the difference between those two things. Know the difference. It could save you a lot of trouble and a lot of hospital bills. When it gets dark and scary like this, it's hard to see the stuff. But it is raining. Let's see if that's enough to do some damage. But I dropped that by accident. I wonder if I should like apply this little spot that I pooped. There we go. I pooped that spot earlier.
Hydration level is decreasing.
Hydration level is decreasing. The level of your mother is, however, increasing. There we go. Oh, it's because I was like, maybe I was like clicking past it accidentally. Look at that. We have like a normal looking, a more normal looking ship now. Not enough resources. Okay, we're just shy of a more normal looking ship. Just a little bit more of the Synthy boys, and we'll be off to the races. We'll go and grab the glass and other like fun resources from that little lower deck area, and then head to the next location. And lots of metals. We have kind of an abundance of metals at this point. Anybody curious? My review on the thumbs up beverage. It's okay. It very much tastes like a Coke product, and it's fine. It really is like Coca-Cola, but like slightly different. And I really do mean only slightly. It's definitely not bad. I just don't love regular Coke. Just plain, just regular Coke. I'm more of like a,
Printing
you know, Diet
complete.
Coke kind of weirdo. So not my favorite, but not the worst thing in the whole world. I don't know if I'm gonna bother with this just yet. And I cannot... Do I have a bottle? I do not have an empty bottle. So I'll go ahead and craft one real quick. And then right, so the one wall. Boop. There we go. So now we have like a fully enclosed ship. It look more proper and fully formed, which is nice. Wait, is this open? This looks like it's open, but like can't really build a thing over it. A roof over it. I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine. My guy's getting kind of tired, so I might put him down for a nappy naps. And take the dirty water, add the condenser, let that do its thing, and put this in. Purify this stuff, pretty please. Is that all the dirty water? Looks like it was. And then I'll go ahead and drink some clean water. There we go. And let's take a nappy. Put my guy down for sleepy sleeps. We'll do as much sleep as he wants. Now that he's not at risk of dying or starving or drying up like a raisin. Some dust moths have spoiled, turned into rotten, gross food. Let's find this more where that came from. Let's go ahead and fly ourselves around then, shall we? Once again, I don't think we have to land necessarily to get some of these. Now, the one downside of enclosing the ship is now I have less visibility. Slight downer. Depleted in one of the engines. Sounds like I need to make some more. Oh, except there's not really a convenient way to get to the engine from here. I might need to do more catwalk. Which, I guess, if there was ever a time to do so, it's now. Be able to reach the back. Whoops. I built another catwalk under the existing catwalk. Good job, Alex. One here. And not enough resources. A familiar sight if there ever was one. What do I need? 4 catwalks. It is synths as always, although we only have enough for one more catwalk metal-wise as well. Let's go ahead and craft. I guess I can research this too. Let's go ahead and craft the fuel. But I need synthetics. All right. Well,
Research finalized.
it's a good thing. It's a good thing this thingamajiggy, this resource slurper, has infinite energy forever. Because there's like just copious resources floating around us at all times. Because man, we would be so fucked. It would be especially useless. We need quite a bit of metal for these catwalk pieces. Really, we just need all the chunks we can find. Probably enough to get dangerous. Catwalk. A little bit awkward doing it this way, but I mean, I've kind of stranded myself.
Hydration level is decreasing.
Enough to reach? Yes. Open fuel tank, cool. But I need to make the fuel first. Give me that which I desire, please. Fuel. Boop. And I'll go ahead and
Printing
put
completed.
down a lure, especially because it looks like I don't have the thingy. We have no lure opportunities right now. Get more repair patches if we wanted. These things.
Printing completed.
Printing complete. Fuel tank. Here's the goods. Go ham. You can turn it off if you wanted to, which is... That's actually kind of nice. You can just turn it off. That's kind of nice. That might be nice for conserving fuel. So turn it on now, obviously. So if there's a way to, like, not have it be running the engine constantly. That's nifty. And put this thing down. Boop. And food does not last very long. Good to know. We have quite a bit of clean water, which is nice, and some dirty water. Can I go ahead and... Oh, I see. I see what they mean, yeah. Yeah, there's like one spot still. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and continue then. The ship is working again. And I realize I've kind of made a weird mess here. Maybe what I need to do is... Go back to this thing. Remove these. Oh, but I've like built these out. Yeah, maybe I need to like construct backwards. Maybe that's the way to do it. Cause yeah, I've like this hampering of my visibility is becoming a bit of an issue. So let's go ahead and continue with this little operation. Lower our way down here. Grab a couple things, then fly to our next destination. But yeah, I think I might need to kind of reorient. It's gotta be facing this way. Kind of reorient how we're configuring our ship now that I'm like dealing with this lack of visibility. This thing is donezo, by the way. Raise it up. And we got one of these things. Nice. We'll go and cook it now. And then a couple of these nice things. Things we don't get a lot of. Glass. Now this is just more metal. That's just standard metal. There's a lot of it, which is nice. Thought there was another thing. I can't grab that. Yeah, it's acting like it wants to. Okay, yeah, I thought there was maybe one other piece. Okay. That guy's done. I'll just go and eat. Eat it right out of the station. Okay, and then no other things in the to-do list other than just get to the next spot. Double flashing lights is where we're going next. Again, I think we saw that from a distance earlier. Wasn't that far of a distance. I think it's that right there. Yeah, I'm not sure. We haven't really seen any mention of combat, and I don't think I've even seen like an ability. Actually, here, let's just lock the speed. Go to an option, an empty option, and press click. I click even. Yeah, there's no like punch or anything, so yeah, maybe there's not much for, maybe there's really no combat, or maybe there's no like hand to hand. Maybe you like, I don't know, maybe it's more like crafting guns, or maybe there's just no combat at all, and the things you're fighting is more, it's more like the fighting the environment, you know. Maybe that's what it's all about, is just fighting the uncaring, unforgiving environment you find yourself in. Fighting off infection and starvation. The double flashing lights. I'm assuming that double blue is what we need. Doesn't help that it's not only pouring but also like zero visibility. It's a good thing they have these lights. Here we go, I got some scaffolding. Or something. Or just a felled utility tower of some kind. I think we're as high up as we can go. Trying to angle my guy upward, but like I said, we're gonna need to use this navigation data to be able to reach higher vertical gains. Also, this might be a little pit stop on the way to the double lights. I don't think this structure right here is the double lights. I think this is just the single. This might just be a little pit stop. Out of fuel. This is why we have the goods. More, please. Do I want to go and lower this thing? Sure. Fuel. And port directly into the engine. There we go. That is all good. Wonder if like flying while that lure is down will make the lure more or less effective. If a moving bait is a good thing. Communication point, nice. Insect catcher did indeed lure something. Love to see it. So I will angle myself for this way. Kind of right on the edge, and I'm gonna do a safe and chill and measured landing. I'm not gonna break anything. Be nice and quiet. There we go. We're anchored. Beautiful. What do we get? We got rotten food, my favorite. It's already rotten, so that's fine. Alright, so this is different from earlier. We found... Now, this is an odd arrangement. Was this also, like, the chromatic aberration is, like, a little... Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Is this something that the fella Noah would have stopped in on? Because this is so arranged. So well arranged. Disappointed goddess. Efforts were in vain. Offerings insufficient. Storms only confirm it. It calls thieves and idiots, but they don't see the truth, the poor souls. Insults to the disbelievers are nothing to the wrath of the goddess. We do this for their sake. We've learned a lot of stuff. I don't know if I want to read all these necessarily. We learned about airship damage. Yep. Collisions, floating debris. Low altitudes that can be not fun. Lightning can get you. Dust can get you as well. Can build up. Okay. Anyway. Can I scan this at all? I mean, it's a cool little arrangement of nature and like chains and baubles and rocks. And of course, we're talking wood. I'm guessing wood is probably like a fairly not common resource out here in no man's land. So bags of garbage. I mean, I guess the thing, what do you do with garbage and refuse? I guess you just fucking yeet that shit off there, right? Unless it can be used as what's the word? As a compost or something. But some stuff cannot be composted. You just got to get that the heck out of there. Is there a ladder that leads up? Oh, you can just climb little tree pads. Just don't fall. Just don't fall and fuck it up. No pressure, but everyone's counting on you not to fuck up. Anything gonna be worthwhile up here? Another battery, perhaps? Another battery, indeed, perhaps. Not a bad thing at all, because I was using quite a bit of them. We have, becoming more and more thirsty. There might be more up there. I was a really cool gamer. I might be able to, like, finagle my way. I was a really cool gamer. I don't know. That might be a tall order. There might be, like, a secret up there. Maybe. but we can't fly our ship high enough to find out. We're kind of above, beyond what our ship could reach naturally. So we'll have to. Have to be a mystery left unsolved for now. I'm gonna drink some waters, clean water, and then Garbino water. More of the dirty water containers. More glass down here. Oh, just got a catwalk down here. That's much nicer. Some stairs. And nothing over here. A little workstation of sorts. Blood? No, probably just rust, if I had to guess. Which components are not gonna hurt. Another 3D poster. Or no, a poster about 3D printing, rather. A fabricator prototype project. It's supposed to change the fate of humanity, it said. And it probably did. It was like, it's pretty sweet technology. The repair patch. A data card. A memory card that has data. Has blueprints specifically, so we can make a large cockpit, and some other large cockpit piece. Cool. I'm all about those large cockpits. Some synthetic fuel, which is useful. I have to like make a bunch of my own. I just found some. Or freezies. Not bad. Repair patches. So some useful resources. The blueprint is nice, and the poster is like a nice little bonus. Otherwise, this was just kind of one quick little pit stop. There's another floor underneath. I got a large cockpit for you. Yeah. It was a low-hanging fruit, saying that I enjoy a large cockpit, but when you're short like I am, you tend to really enjoy and really relish those low-hanging fruits. Well, Alex, of course it hangs low because it's so large. The cockpit, of course, is what we're referring to. There's a bottom floor down here, but it doesn't seem like it really leads to anything. Nothing jumps out at me. Let's get back to the ship then, and let's kind of do some remodeling then. I was saying how I can very much acknowledge the wrongs of the sins of my past with how we've kind of gotten this laid out. So let's do it's gotta be this thing. Removal mode. So we'll remove the wall and the room as a whole. And same thing here. In fact, we're probably gonna remove. Well, let's leave those. I remove this. I guess I can leave those out for now. They're not hurting anything. And this is a... Is this a door? That is not a door. So we only have... Actually, we have no doors on the ship right now. So if nothing else, we'll... Whoops. Let's remove this little spot here. And that one. And probably that one, too. I think what I like to do. Remove this guy. Just waltz out. Is it too far away? Oh, I don't think you can remove it. I think you have to like... Oh, wait, here we go. Can I just reach it from here? Jump on the bed? Can I like reach around? I don't want to fucking fall to my death out here. How's about this then? So turn off for sure. Oh, turn off. Boop. Can I move it? I'm just gonna pick it up. Container not empty. Oh. Can you move it? You can move it. Okay, so what I might do is leave it for now. I'll just say yes. Leave it where it is. Sure, whatever. And then back to this guy. So we're gonna kind of expand outwards. Move that guy. You can do large rooms. Large. Gives you another floor, which is cool. Oh, an inverted cockpit. That's what we saw. That's kind of cool. It says no connection to airship. Oh no, it says blocked by equipment, which we definitely knew about. There we go. That guy. And then what I will do is schmove it. I put it on the other side of the wall. Perfect. There we go. Standard room. Beautiful. Much, much better. Can I schmove this? Absolutely can. We have so much more room for activities now. Oh, we're standing on a device. Gonna move all this up as well. I will move you. Let me kind of do this kind of automatically earlier. I guess I'll just do this myself anyway. Glad picking things up and moving them is a pretty simple task. There we go. That one and that one. I didn't like remove my own penis by accident and like fall to my death like a doofus. So I think what I will do, yeah, the idea of being able to like just reach out, just kind of reach through to refuel the tank is kind of nice versus having like a catwalk go all the way around. So maybe I will leave one of these open. Although what I will tell you is that I don't like it being off the side like this, so I'll put it right in the middle. It's still a little bit scrungy. Plastic wall. Guess you can eventually get metal walls and shit like that as well. Oh, we need a door here. There we go. Well, so maybe I'll see which one's that kind of close to. I think it's a little bit closer to this one. I can just reach up. Yeah, if I can reach from there. Unless I can go from here. Oh, you can. Okay, in that case, I'll leave this one open. Which I think it looks a bit more feng shui. And I'll actually remove this one. Oh, wait, unless this is a door? No, this is a wall. That'll be a door. A bowl. Plastic wall. There we go. Now it's like a proper ship with like proper visibility. Now this is kind of blocking, which is a little bit weird, but that easily. Boop. There we go. Awkward placement for these things too. Just kind of slap in the corner there. Fabricator has been our lifeline. We would be nothing without this thing. Anything else we can research right now? Again, still need that copper, the circuit board, and both of those things. Not that we need to research a fabricator, but it's a nice to have. It will be a nice to have. There we go.
Risk of starvation.
Risk of starvation? I guess I don't have any food on my person, do I? Still some nice water. Let's use rotten food, I suppose, in this nice water. Maybe it'll make like a slightly more high quality shit meal. Composed entirely of shit. Over the lure, see if we can find some other fun stuff.
Risk of dehydration.
And dehydration. Oh god, I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm gonna go for that guy. Machine parts still, metals. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and construct like a little storage container. Not you. One thing, the engine's off anyway. Small storage box. And a sticky note. That's kind of fun. Good for keeping things in order. Especially useful for multiplayer eventually. Eventually. It found something. Some lettuce. I'll go ahead and consume that thing. Bloop. I'll use this again for the good stuff.
Printing completed.
Printing completed. Put that raw heart. And inside this we'll store just various scrap. These kinds of things. Athletics. Well, it'd be nice if it like could pull automatically. These kinds of resources just kind of pull in and slap the shit in there for us. Also, I'm going to go ahead and put that in there for us since I found that out on our own. I'll eat that. Delicious. So from there, the clean water, sure, and add the dirty water, also sure. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this thing back on. Zoop. Let's continue then, because again, I think we've pretty much seen all that there is to see in this little area. Let's go towards the double lights, which are right ahead of us. There's double lights over there as well. With these double lights, we can, like, see everything. See all what awaits. These look like there were turbines at one point, like wind turbines. Ooh, and there's, like, glowy stuff, and it's red. It's red, scary, glowy. Is there going to be a bad guy that's going to try to rip my entire butt into pieces? They'll probably do something not good if I fly into it, so let's go around. And scary and angy. It's a turbine placed on the outside of the ship. Let's go do this now then. Turn you off to conserve the juice. Meow. I think I was flying with this open the whole time, by the way. So I think we can already make one of these. I was wrong. For some reason, I thought I had to get the navigation data to do one of these. No, we already have the resources, or we have the knowledge. We just need the resources. And lo and behold, here's some metal right in front of us. Can I scan whatever that is? Whatever's going on there? Yes, I can. Oh, that's copper. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit. That is super nice. That is super nice. So you can just find copper on outside of those little spots. Good to know. Good to know. Now, soon we're gonna need to make another one of those scanner majiggy boys or repair it in some way. Yeah, I definitely have want. Definitely have want and maybe even need for more of these kinds of things elsewhere. I'm gonna assume it gave us a single copper. And never take me alive, coppers. Getting lots of synthetics, but I think I need a little bit more of the metal pieces. So like that. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, metal piece overlords, for delivering. See if that's enough, and also see if it's enough to research some things. So flashlights, for instance, we indeed have a single copper. No circuit boards, obviously. Rainwater collector. Just neat. Advanced insect. Oh boy. I do like the idea of a flashlight. That sounds real nice. Let's go for that guy. And then see if I have enough for the turbine, and I do. I got the turbines.
Research finalized.
Very nice. Looking around like, man, I would love to see more of those little spots that have the copper, but that's gonna be a finite resource to find. That's good. Still doing its thing. Oh, it said research. That's what it was. Yeah. Oh, never mind. No, we have 5 copper. That makes me feel better. So I'll do all of them. This one next. Almost done. I'm assuming it's smart enough to pull from there. Also, we have these posters. Let's go ahead and put them up.
Printing completed.
Real feng shui kind of shit right here. Yeah. Printing complete. Basic turbine, and it said place on the outside of the airship. Oh, it's like one of these kinds of deals. I'll place it next to the engine.
Debris fast flight altitude zone. Risk of airship damage.
Airship damage? I don't like that. Something just fucking dinged into my ass. I like that. The outside of the ship. There's like a moment that it wants me that it says is allowed. Let's go on the catwalks. Maybe it'll be more obvious. And I not like. Oh, it's probably like colliding with the engine. That's probably what it is. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I'll just do one. It's gonna look janky as fuck.
Maximum
There we go.
flight altitude increased.
Just place that there. And also, I placed it nice and low to the ground, so I might just accidentally chop my own head off if I'm not careful. Good thing I'm short. I think I'm real nice and short. So we're all good there. And there we go. And woo! Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, man, that was a delayed reaction for me and also for the stream, like for notifications. Thank you, Woo, for the raid. I looked over and I was like, oh god, we're getting got. Woo, thank you, buddy. Thank you for that raid. Doing some Deep Rock Galactic, very nice, man. Thank you, Agasso, shouting out our buddy. And Woo, you're a freaking stud. What's up, buddy? We're playing Forever Skies for the first time tonight. Get to the cool, happy place full of cool, happy people. Guessing that's just regular metal. We've made a very professional and very official kind of ship that is definitely not. Oh, I think I need to turn the engine on. I need to turn the engine on, right? The engines work better when you turn them on, I suppose. I guess that's how it works. But yeah, so I've kind of cobbled a ship design together, which is it works. It's functional. That's about the nicest that I can say about it. We did get slapped by some kind of piece of debris earlier, which is very rude if you ask me. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. So if you've played this game or if you've heard of it, well, if you've heard of this game and you've never seen it, it's a very good game, and I'm enjoying it. It is a crafting survival game, which it's not everyone's kind of favorite. Me personally, I'm kind of like, this is one of those genres where it's nice finding a cool game like this to kind of putz around with, but it's hard to stick with it super long term. That is our objective, but I do want to stop and snag this because I want that copper. The copper resources are very, so far, hard to find. So I want to strike while the iron is hot. Let's get the juice. Give me the juice. Got the juice. Good. 5 more copper. So we want to. There's a number of things I would like to craft for sure. But thank you, Woo, for that raid. We got Auburn. We got Rajul. We've got Woo themselves as well. And doing some writing. That's exciting. Writing for a like a personal project, like a pet project. So that sounds kind of cool. As always, thank you for that raid. And as always, I'm always super excited. Ask if there's any clips you'd like to share. Could have been from tonight. Could have been from a few weeks ago. Could have been from 17 years ago. It is all perfectly valid. I'm not picky. Or if there was any fun stuff about this writing project you wanted to talk about, I'm all ears. I do really enjoy getting to hear about people's like fun projects, fun pet projects. I'm going to park the ship. Oh, I was gonna say, don't hit the thing. I think I might have slightly given a little bit of a love tap. Just a light little love tap. But a wide berth. There we go. Gonna park the ship. Oh, sorry. There's no way to strafe the ship, at least not yet. My nose is all itchy. There's no way to strafe the ship yet, so I'm going to kind of swing it around. Swing it around town. Transparent floors would make this a lot easier. I don't know if that's a feature we have yet. See if that's enough. I want to make sure that this side to my right has like some clearance. And coming in for a nice and smooth landing. This is your captain, coming in for a landing, and it looks like I'm starving of, or not starving, but dying of dehydration.
The preliminary analysis started.
Not sure that's gonna work.
Analysis.
Could we lower this? We need to lower for one thing.
New objects requiring scanning.
That might work. I might need to reorient this at some point. But there we go. We made the landing. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Let's take a drink of water. And there we go. But it's a pretty cool little game. I'm liking this a lot. This is an indie project, as you can probably imagine. Here's my very cool and very proper and official looking airship. Definitely not slapped together with duct tape and piss. Very much real and official. But it's enough. It gets the job done. Don't mind the mildly on fire blemish it sustained. Totally fine. And this is probably the copper. So copper is maybe not as rare as I thought it would be. I have to only find it on those like little turbine areas. Pretty cool art style. Yeah, is this like a ruined planet? Yes. Yeah, so the overall planet we're on, it's not Earth, but it's like some kind of outpost, I think. And the whole notion is, yeah, this place is ruined. A horrible virus has killed pretty much everybody. It's a really sad time, and we were sent in to investigate a expedition, like a science team, that was supposed to research a cure for this terrible virus that killed everybody on this planet. And one of their team members went insane, doomed the whole team and their project and their work, left them all to die, and we're trying to like piece together what happened and why it happened and how and whomst. So we're trying to like chase down the fella that was causing the problem, like trying to piece together the steps he took and what he did and why he done did it. Also, heck is this? Is it a poster? Is it? No, it's a radar. It's an actual piece of equipment. Can I take it with me? Let's gotta view it in database. Interesting. So it's a book you've been working on for 12 years. That's exciting. That's cool, man. Yeah, so like Wednesdays. Like Wednesdays are gonna be like a cool yeah, like project. Whoa.
Symptoms of viral infection.
Viral infection? Uh-oh, that's not good.
At risk.
I think that means I guess I gotta go inside. I don't know what I do about that. What do I do about getting infected? That's not good. Here, let's nothing else. Let's eat some food. My guy's hungry. And it occurs to me I have a ton of options here. Let's just go ahead and boil some rotten stuff and make it edible. Let's make a lure. Can I make a good lure? I think I actually did the advanced one. Let's look for the advanced one. We can also research our own radar if we wanted to, which is exciting. That's cool though, Woo. It's exciting having like a pet project like that. I know it can be
Research finalized.
exhausting, obviously. Trying to find time to do something fun, to work on a fun project like that, because we all have, you know how it is, man. We all have our like the reality of a full-time job and things that get in the way of fun things in life. The things that are more more enjoyable, more I only have one battery left, by the way. Let's do the clean water. Boop. Yeah, more the kinds of things that are enjoyable and like are fulfilling, but it doesn't always pay the bills, unfortunately. So that's just how it goes. So no more things to build here. Want to make an advanced insect lure? Oh, but that's kind of a shame. It doesn't pull from stuff in the inventory. But we don't have a sun melon anyway. We'll just do metals and synthetics. Oh, I'm a dirty liar. Well, no, we have the copper. So the synthetics. Oh, we used all but one of the copper. That's why. Okay. So it does pull from storage. That makes me feel a little better. My guy probably needs to rest. That's probably part of why he's feeling a little sad right now, and or is susceptible to the horrible reality of viral infections. So what was it? It was metals we need. Metals are what we need. Metals are what we shall achieve. That one's, it's really out of range. It doesn't feel very far away. I might need to reorient the ship because not a lot of resources are flying about. That being said, I can snag these. Easy copper gets.
A storm is coming.
Oh, a storm? Oh, don't like that. Don't like that. Oh god, my guy's getting sad. He's definitely like getting tired, but I don't know if tiredness is like an explanation for why he's like shitting his pants a little bit. Let's go ahead and reorient the ship slightly. Engine is still running. I probably should have shut off the engine earlier. Let's find a different spot to kind of be facing here. Oh god, my guy's looking like he feels really sad right now. Our health is still doing okay.
Lightning strikes the highest targets.
Lower your altitude and take cover. Oh, yeah, it's like really weird. I'm guessing my guy needs to sleep. Oh god, did we just get struck by lightning? Scary. There we go. My guy ate. And if nothing else, we can drink more water. I was hoping to build another lure. Yeah, still not a lot of resources flying about. Of course, this storm is not helping. Let's just sleep. Let's see if we can sleep off whatever my guy is sad about. I was hoping to get a little bit more food beforehand so we could get a more restful slumber. Fulfilling things in your life, projects that make you happy and bring you personal joy.
Hydration level is decreasing.
It is a nice thing, but it is a indulgence that not all of us get to enjoy, unfortunately. I still got like the squinty vision. Let's turn the engine off for a little bit. Nothing else. We slept for like 18 hours and it's still storming. Popping off. So there's some resources on the other side. Now, wasn't I already on that side? My guy's got the squinty vision, which I think means that he's at risk for illness, but there's no... Nothing else I can just grab those. Yeah, that's 5 metals. Can't quite grab that. Yeah, there's a bunch on the other side, it would seem, of range. If I fly over to that side, I'm gonna get struck by lightning, maybe. I guess that's the risk. It's a risk we run. Is there anything on that side that I can reach? Yes, I can get that guy. Some more copper. And more copper. Oh, and wait for it, probably more copper. Not bad, not bad. I'm saying it's a pretty rare resource, but here it's quite plentiful, it would seem. Did just take that one hit earlier. Not too bad. Sacrifice the discipline of streaming to create another kind of discipline. Right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the idea of spreading the time around is a tricky one. Because on the one hand, it's like, well, I want to... Here we go, I think the storm is abated. On the one hand, yeah, it's like, it's nice to be focused, you know, have a hyper-focused like specialty. Like, yeah, I'm, you know, pouring as much free time as possible into this one thing, but the reality is, yeah, we not all of us want to do a single thing. Sometimes it's nice to, you know, bounce around to different hobbies, try a little bit of this, try a little bit of that. And of course, streaming is great, don't get me wrong, but it also can be extremely, like, time intensive. You know, it takes so much time, not even streaming itself, but setting stuff up, doing research for games, answering emails, looking for, you know, review keys, you know, applying for things like that kind of thing. All those things together take a lot of time, or they can take a lot of time at least. So yeah, the idea of being like, man, do I really want to pour all of my free time into this one thing, which is great, at least for, you know, for some people at least, but can be, yeah, it's not doesn't always provide the same kind of fulfillment as other creative endeavors do sometimes. So I'm just gonna go and drop down and not take any fall damage. There we go. And see what awaits us in here. Some more copper, which wouldn't be the worstest thing in the whole world to get, but I don't know if we really need it. I mean, I was saying how it's been pretty uncommon so far. Spot down there too. The guy is, though, getting pretty hungry, so I think I should probably prioritize the ship situation. I could also just, like, lower myself down and not be this high up necessarily. Batteries? Boy, I almost fucking smacked my head like that. Knocked myself off the platform and die. Speaking of which, I should save more often. I don't know how often this game autosaves, and I should not wait around to find out. What I might want to do is just maybe just pick up...
Risk of starvation.
Actually, hold on. There are more things visible now. Here we go. It's like... It's still just out of range, though. You're really out of range? You don't seem very far. Oh, but that's in range. Ain't that some shit? So that's too far away, but this is okay? Seems a little fucky-wucky, if you ask me. I can't quite reach that guy, yeah. Let's just kind of reorient the ship. Did we get enough to build a lure? We did. Build that.
Printing completed.
This is my third time reorienting. Whoa. That's what I just hit. It was damaged. Ship was damaged. What's hitting me? What am I hitting? On maybe because I have this turbine now, maybe it was like bumping into something that I didn't see. Yeah, not sure. See overall status of the ship. I'll be fine. And if nothing else, I guess I don't necessarily have to land, although it's probably not a shabby idea. Especially if I went to drop some lures, which I do. I do want to drop some lures. Let's go and drop down a little bit. Turn back around. Of course, it's starting to rain again, which lowers the visibility. Lots of weather effects. For sure. Not as much to land on. But it doesn't need much. I don't need a lot of space to land on for this to count. What? Oh. Oh, right, because the airship part is like gigantic. That makes more sense. Yeah, I think that was what I was hitting. I was like bumping into something, the tippity top. Hard to gauge how tall this thing is. What I'm looking for is a spot that I can plant my lure. I can like park and plant my lure on. I probably shouldn't park there because that's on fire. Dang. Thought I was cooking. What about right here? That might block me. Let's try it. Let's try right here. I'm allowed to park here. It will not be sad and shit its pants. Let's go a little bit further. There we go. So that should be good. So we got this guy. Bam. Go and drop the lure. Some foods so my guy doesn't starve to death, pretty please. There we go. You wanna come up, Shayna? Shayna Cat is acting like she is horribly neglected and super sad. There we go. We can grab some of these now. Some of these kind of errant things. Yeah, it's weird how earlier, like, visually, the things I was looking at didn't seem that far away. They were, like, as far away as these look. And yet it was saying, like, oh, can't do it. It's out of range. Can't do it. You didn't say the magic word. This lure has indeed gobbled up something. Let me really quick. I'm going to turn the engine off. I need to get in the habit of doing that more often to conserve the fuel. Conserve the juice. What do we get? Something cool, I hope. I got some rotten food, my favorite. Something. It's something. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. It just has to be enough to get the job done. Lower it down again. Pretty please. Anything down there we can reach? Nope. If we need more metals, more synth stuff is always good. Metals are definitely what we're looking for, primarily. Lure did grab something. Also, we have finished eats. I'll go and eat it. Overcooked meal, that's fine. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. That's a little bit nicer. Pull that shit down. Also, I should go ahead and put another one of these things in. Little condenser fella. We're still doing pretty good on water, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to get more. Also, if I wanted to, I could get one of those. I could build one of those water catchers versus a water condenser. A water actually condenser membrane. Oh, never mind. That's what we already have. Rainwater collector is what I was looking at. Need the plastic scrap. This collects probably more water, I'm guessing, when it rains in particular. I'm guessing it yeah, it's just placed outside, probably like on a flat surface. That maybe that's not a catwalk. Maybe a catwalk will be allowed. Unless if I can find another one of those moths. Those seem like they're the best kinds of things to find. Water. Oh, except no, my guy's thirsty. Can I boil it in helium? Probably not. So let's go ahead and drink some water. And use the rest to cook. There we go. While that's doing that thing, gonna get some water out of the atmosphere. Use the rest of the lure. My guy's still kind of hungry though, so let's build another one. It'd be nice if we could build the advanced lure. We need sunmelon, and I guess you probably find sunmelon. Maybe it's a thing you can grow. I mean, it wouldn't shock me if there was farming in this game. That would not blow my mind. The boiled dust lettuce, which sounds not particularly appetizing, but if it gets the job done, I'm in no position to judge. We have some clean bottled water ready to go, which is nice. Then we have some dingy shit as well. Although I think I might wait for that to fill up more. Yeah, it's still going for a little bit longer. The lower going. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to build or cook more like fully formed meals. $30 metal, which is pretty good. We have 31 copper, which is really good. Alright. Just a couple little bumps and bruises, nothing too bad. My guy's no longer like suffering obvious side effects of viral shenanigans happening to him, which is good. Repair patches are an option. So the radar, we need circuit boards. The circuit boards are not a thing we can craft yet. Let's keep looking around. We might be able to find one out here somewhere. We got more rotten shit. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. It doesn't have to be overly glamorous. Just has to sustain us. Another bit of water. That in. What's this thing looking? It's not quite full yet. What I will do. Actually, you really can't move past this, so another catwalk piece wouldn't make sense. So what I might do is build some catwalks on this side then at some point. It's not a huge rush. This guy has caught something. Whoops. I get it. And this time it actually caught a dust moth. That's much more exciting. So we'll eat this. And then we'll go and use the cooking station. Cook one of these guys. That's actually like much more exciting. Once again, pretty good. I'll go ahead and bottle it up. And purify it. There we go. That was a full container, which is good. Once we get that, we'll be squared away. We'll be able to explore a little bit more freely. I will find myself wanting to come back though, so I can slurp up the copper that's kind of just scattered around. But we'll have to like, we won't be able to very easily land and seek that out. That's more the kind of thing to like fly around, stop, pull the ship around, use the extractor to pull it out, that kind of thing. And shut this. And all the goods. Actually, I need to build another scanner. Oh, this is kind of cool. That's for changing the size and increasing weight limit. That's kind of cool. I can't do that, but I can do this. Sure, go and do that right now. What I meant to do was click this. Scanners.
Research finalized.
The builders I can't fuck with right now. We need more electric elements and transformers. We can actually build both of those. Yeah, let's go ahead and build another one of those. I'm not sure what happens when one of them craps out. I'm not sure if that means like you have to build a whole new one, or if you can like repair or replace an existing one. We'll have an extra one just in case.
Research finalized.
I know there's like different tabs. That's good to know. Cool. So let's start to kind of poke around a little bit here. I realize I've kind of made like an odd situation here. I almost wonder if I'm like, will I be able to get back? Let's save to make sure I have not put myself in a stupid position. I think I will. I think if you like run and jump, yeah. Okay, that'll work. So, for one thing, yeah, there's stuff we need to extract here, although the door is open. We found food ration. Come in clutch. Machine parts. Okay. There's a circuit board. Our very first circuit board. That's exciting. I was thinking we'd find one eventually. That brings up a bunch of new stuff.
Tools battery
Data card.
discharged.
Can I read the data card? Take a look in our database? Studies, maybe? Database. Studies is kind of cool. Radio tower variants, wind farm variants. That's kind of neat. Is there a thing to look through our, like, the data slates? Data pads we found? Yeah, the scanner, so our scanner did break. Oh, no, we found blueprints. Never mind. So our scanner did break.
The tool's battery discharged.
Tool's battery is discharged. Yeah, so what can you do about that? Did you just, like, put a new battery in? Solid state battery, yeah. I wonder. There's a split, there's use, there's move. Yeah, nothing obvious. But anywho. Did get an answer that, yeah, once it craps out, then you have to... Well, we don't have an answer. There might be a way to repair it. Or like, otherwise fix it back up again with a new battery, but it's not super obvious. Let's keep exploring. Can I reach that from there? Not quite. Can I make that jump? Ooh, I don't know if I trust myself. Let's play it safe. Go around. We'll be responsible. If I can be trusted for these things. I'm a little bit worried about... Oh, I think I've already been in here. Yeah, that was the piece of copper there. I'm a bit worried about rummaging around in a place like this, and I'm just walking across this, like, barely held together catwalk, and one of these like flying little metal pieces, one of these little flywheel fellas, or a giant metal blob, just something just fucking crashes into me, and I get knocked off, and I fall to my death, and I pee my pants, and I start to cry, and I embarrass myself more than I usually do. I can see it coming from a mile away. And to be clear, I think we've done all we can up here. Scan that guy. Yeah, we've already scanned that guy for sure. There's nothing else on this floor to speak of. And nothing else up here. So sure enough, stick with this little area then. That just goes back up. We've already explored that area. So let's go ahead and drop down this way. Oop, there we go. Like, awfully generous with how far it lets me walk off the edge before it actually forces me to fall. This sad little zone in here. I think I might have already... Oh, never mind. I've not been here before. A lot of this is stuff we can retrieve. Another circuit board. Very good. Repair patches. I'll take it. Whatever you are willing to provide me, game, I will gleefully accept. Definitely some stuff we would like to extract here. With the extractor would be nice.
Hydration level is
Hydration
decreasing.
level. Alright, I'm curious about one thing. Against my better judgment. I mean, I can't fuck this up, can I? Against my better judgment, I'm gonna try to make this jump. I can't fuck this up, can I? Whoop. Yeah, there's nothing on the other side. But what if there was? What if there was something cool on the other side? I would have felt like a silly person. To pass up the opportunity. It was like a really simple jump. I couldn't possibly fuck it up. But it was a non-zero chance. It was a chance greater than 0 that I was gonna eat entire piss. I was gonna eat 1.0 pisses. And then I'd have felt really silly. For once. A rare occasion where Alex was silly. Yeah, I think that does do it for this particular station. We can now research the location radar, which is exciting. Help us find other key spots, methinks. I'm gonna make this jump. Hup. There we go. And I did remember to turn the engine off. Look at me. I'm so proud of myself. Another water. Bloop. And then let's craft. Or actually, I guess research. Research some stuff. We could research fabricators now, but it would be kind of silly. Circuit board is what we're looking for. Need plastic stuff and electric stuff. We can do all those.
Research finalized.
We can research motherboards, which is cool. But don't we need that one circuit board though? Craft the location radar. Location radar. We need more glass. Well, lucky for us, we are in the land of having glass available to us. We have not a lot of fuel though. Did I find some fuel? I did not find fuel. I found helium, which is kind of like fuel. It's for lighting balloons, though. Let's go and craft some fuel, then. We can do that in this universe. Just build it. It's that easy.
Printing completed.
We'll go ahead and build another one of these thingies. Oh, not. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm gonna go ahead and build another one of these thingies. Zoop.
Printing completed.
Pop that in there. And pop that over. Heart. There we go. And then I'm going to turn the engine on, and we're going to grab some of these last little glass pieces. I'm going to need to remember it's on the right-hand side here. Chip was damaged because I dinged into something. Need to lower down. Oh, I see what we're banging into. Yep. Yep. There we go. Okay. Third-person view would really be nifty, but I realize that is a tall order. Also, maybe enclosing the ship in plastic walls was not the best idea because it really has limited visibility. All right. So, actually, that might be a pretty good position, oddly enough. Not intentional, but probably gonna put me in range for doing a bunch of suck. Getting a lot of glass, a lot of metal. We sucked this place pretty clean, Alex said proudly. There's something right in there. There we go. What am I looking at there? There's something. I get it. It's not quite. Yeah, it's not allowing it. It's illegal. you're really fancy, you can kind of like squeeze through it. Yeah, it's not gonna allow that. That's illegal. But that might be enough, though. That might be enough to be dangerous. To build our very own thingy. We can build our very own thingy. Hell yeah. Can I build those circuit board things? I think we can. I think that was part of the advanced devices. That was part of the research. So that'll take a moment, most likely. Let's see if we can pull this thing around and get a couple of other nifty little spots there. There was that one, I think. That one has some copper inside, which is not as amazingly useful. Gonna take a quick look. Get this guy. More copper for us. There's something on... It seemed like it was against that wall. Or maybe it was just past the wall. Used to do a pretty good job of having things you can grab be very glowy and obvious.
Printing completed.
So we got this guy. Shazam. And let's place it. It's down here. Okay, so 4. So this goes on a wall, probably. Right here. There we go. Reach the exclamation point on the map. Well, there's a lot of exclamation point markers. Which exclamation point mark are we talking? There's several. I guess that's the idea, is that it can be multiple things. Also, the little red fellows, I guess that is like no legend on this map. Hard to say. Maybe that's like bad stuff. Avoid the bad stuff. So, for all these things, energy crystals, don't have those. Circuit boards, we can make 1. Make 3 circuit boards. That is assuming I have the goods. I need the plastic scrap. In the meantime, let's pull this ship around a little bit more. There's like another few spots. Also, don't slap the turbine thingy, turbine wing, if I can help it. Pretty much got all there was to get from that one piece. I think this now will have some goods for us on this side, unless we've already been here. I don't think we have. One thing, we got good angle on this guy. It's nifty. This has a bunch of stuff for us, and by a bunch, I think I mean just the one. Really? I thought there was more than that.
Calories level is decreasing.
Get that guy? It is somehow in range. Of course, that is some plastic, but we can't quite reach it. We'll go a little bit further. Should be enough. Because that is more plastic pieces, I think. Oh, no, it's not just synthetic. Never mind. I thought it was plastic for some reason. So that's good enough. I think we've gotten the important stuff. Glass and things like that that are pretty hard to find in the grand scheme of things. Plastic scrap. What else do we need? I think it said electric elements. Oh, that requires copper to build. That's scary. Yeah, what do we need? Oh, for a circuit board, right. For a single circuit board, we need more plastic and electric. And electric is, yeah, a little bit scary because it requires a small amount of copper. A little bit worrisome.
Printing completed.
At least it's fast. I don't know if we need the motherboard
Printing completed.
like immediately, but we will need it eventually, most likely. Really quick when it comes to putting these things together. We already have an extractor. We already have a fabricator. We don't need... I mean, a tool charger wouldn't be bad. I want both of these things. I want all the things, man. Can't I have it all? Let's go and assume that we'll want one of each of these things eventually anyway.
Research finalized.
We need more synthetics. I'm kind of surprised we're out of synthetics already. We have another battery. Tool charger would be really, really nifty. It'd be really, really cool. One's out of range. That one's not. Yeah, we are kind of far away from a lot of the big pieces. That one claimed it wasn't out of range, but it seemed kind of scrungy. A little bit odd how range is calculated. It seems like it's a bit inconsistent sometimes. Like the fact that that's in range. Oh, no, now it's not. Yeah. At least they got that guy. Let's just find a different position. And also slowly, at least, work towards what they were saying about an exclamation point on the map. There's 3. I guess let's just go for the closest one. Which I suppose is west. Did I put this on backwards? Oh my god. That's silly. Or not backwards, but upside down. Oh, no, it's because we're facing south. Oh, I see. I think that's the implication. Yeah, it's because we're facing south. Okay. It's not because I'm a complete dingus. Because I'm a partial dingus. I love the idea of being able to play this in multiplayer, having one person man the ship while the other person is like extracting resources and another person is going to construct stuff that is necessary and cooking and like managing resources. It just seems like a natural fit.
Printing completed.
Need one more bit of plastic.
Printing completed.
That guy's ready. And we have the motherboard that can be built.
Printing completed.
Craftable. Oh, it's a craftable element. Okay. So it is something. I mean, I guess we don't need it for anything yet. So it doesn't really. It's not really necessary right now. Yeah, the tool charger sounds nice. So while that's going, let's go ahead and start heading west then. I don't like how it kind of cuts off at the bottom here. That's kind of unfortunate. Whereas fabricator, that's what we have. Let me guess, it needs a motherboard. No, but it needs a circuit board. We're burning through a lot of copper to make this happen. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot about this guy, but we're out of batteries. You can't just make batteries. You gotta find that shit. Can I pull the battery? You cannot pull the battery. It's committed. So, dang, I forgot about, like, building my flashlight, which I was all excited about. But, yeah, I think this would be worth it, though. So, a transformer, which we do not have. A fairly easy one. Closest one is... Whatever's that one is pretty close, but otherwise there's a pretty close one on the west. So I could have put on the wall here, and you know what? I might even do exactly that.
Printing completed.
It's not blocking too much. It's a transformer. We next need just one circuit board. We need electric and plastic. We need 2 plastic ticks. But we need synthetics! I think we planted ourselves right here. We'll get the goods. And metals that we don't necessarily need, but I'm not going to say no to. This guy just kind of floating. Can we get that guy? Ooh, that's a bunch of metal, isn't it? It's a bajillion metals. Oh, but it fucking ruins that structure. So it's there's a downside. There's a dark side to extracting those gigantic scaffolds. But it's a bunch of metal, which is cool. Surely that's enough. Surely. So electric and plastic. Boop. Wish you could kind of queue up multiple items like back to back. Like if I wanted 2 stacks of plastic, it'd be nice to be like just click it twice. It would just kind of make both back to back. But I guess that's the idea. You would probably want to build a second extractor or replicator or fabricator, whatever it's called, be able to make that happen for you. So make that guy, and then that'll allow us to get
Printing
blast
completed.
circuit board that we need for all that I'm seeking. Are we descending very slowly?
Printing completed.
I don't think we are, although it wouldn't be horribly surprising if we were. That sad, sinking feeling that we all feel deep inside of ourselves. Certainly possible. Just we don't have... The yellow means we're, like, missing something. We have... Oh, we have 3. We have 3. I thought it said we had 5. Charger. Zoop. That'll take a minute to construct, most likely. So... Oop, there we go. That's too far to be able to tell the difference. I mean, that's okay. We don't really need to be able to see the cardinal directions.
Printing completed.
It's pretty quick, actually. The closest one. Make sure I don't fucking bash into something. There's 2 of them. I thought there was going to be more than 2 exclamation points. There are more than 2. Let's go towards the closest one. Which is... not where we just came from. Just past where we just came from, I think. 0.72 wow, this is gonna be really... It's really far away. Yeah, it's really far away. Everyone wave bye to the station where we learned about navigation systems and such. Buys. Derelict station, we learned about navigation systems. Thanks for being cool. Sorry we, like, sucked everything. Sorry, not sorry. We can make a couple stops on the way. In fact, we're gonna have to, because there's stuff we need. We need more batteries. So the next light out that way is something we'll want to stop in on. But now I get to play tour guide. And if you look to your right, you'll find another derelict city. And to your left, another derelict city. And behind us, a derelict city. Would you fucking never believe all the derelict sadness that is around us right now? And if you look underneath us oh, was it a second of damages? No. If you look underneath us, you can see that there's this, like, these rolling green hills of viral piss that have killed everybody. I don't think that's, like, happy green stuff. I'm pretty sure that's, like, illness gunk. They called it the dust. The dust that has, like, brought ruin to mankind and killed, I think, literally everybody. The sinking feeling, but I want to sink into those cheeks. Oh, wait, no, he wants me to sink into his cheeks. Oh, out of fuel. Oh, I was like, man, why am I stopping? That's why. Oh, I got the tool charger. Right. I want the juice. And by the juice, I mean the fuel. But I need more synth. We shall make it happen. But first, just build a little charge imaging. Bam. So now, if I feed... Oh, but it needs a battery, of course. Of course, it needs a battery. It's pretty cool, though. No battery. So I'm guessing we'll eventually... Actually, no, you probably don't get the ability to build batteries. I think you probably just have to find them. Oh, I didn't mean to grab that, but sure. Let's grab it and ruin the whole structure. I didn't really mean to, but it... Oh, it didn't actually completely destroy it. Just partly destroyed it. Now, the metal is not as much of an issue. It's more the synth stuff that I need. Looks like Staten Island. I don't know if I've ever seen Staten Island with my own eyeballs. I've just, like, seen people meme about it. I've actually heard it's not as, like people shit on it and, like, there's, like, memes and jokes. But I've heard it's, like, not as like, dingy and grody as some might claim. Now, we don't necessarily know where this takes place. We know it's not on Earth, necessarily. But maybe the entire planet is Staten Planet. Staten Planet, he's the hero. Gonna take pollution down to 0. So we got the juice now. Let's make some synth fuel. And we're gonna need a lot of fuel for where we're going. Let's go ahead and make 2 dosages. 2 full stacks.
Rest is recommended.
And you definitely want to put fuel in the tank while it's running. While the engine is running, that's very smart. Big smarts. That's me. Also, if I built a second engine, we'd probably go faster. Oh, my guy's getting sleep. He's getting eepy, though. So... right, we haven't done any, like, food activities in a while. Let's go ahead and build a... Oh, wait, we do have a lure that can be lowered. The path is obstruct... Oh, okay, fine. Like, one little baby thing underneath us. So I'll go a little bit further. Let's go ahead and land in this little station, then. Because we're so close. It is, yeah, it's fun to shit on. My understanding is that, like, that's like how it goes when you were on the East Coast. You just find very fun targets to kind of shit on. And my understanding is that it's basically just always Jersey and Yorkers going fucking bonkers every time. Jersey versus York. All the damn time. New Jersey and New York always just shitting on each other. Like, fun sibling rivalry, but also slight actual malice intentional. Sibling rivalry, but also intent to cause like, to wish actual ill intent on others. It's a fine line. We'll cook with clean... Oh, we'll cook with helium. Yes, delicious, nutritious helium. Let's see. Did I add dirty water? Yeah, purify that shit, please. And then I think we're gonna need another lure, so I will craft one. Still can't make the fancy one. We need those sunmelons. Did we shit on Connecticut? What is Connecticut, like, known for? In a derogatory sense. Like, what are things that are bad about Connecticut? Because I assume Connecticut, Pennsylvania, Delaware, I assume, like, nothing is safe. I assume, like, everything has something about it that is considered unsavory to some. The bad things here about New Jersey are usually Staten Island attributes. There you go. Jersey Shore from Staten Island. I did not know that, actually. Did not know that. All of New England except Vermont and Maine. That's the thing. Nobody really shits on Maine because, for one thing, Maine is, like, it's really out there. That's some really out there, like, you know, you have to go really out of your way to get to Maine. And, of course, it's beautiful. Nature, beauty, and all of its splendor. But yeah, it's like, it's like punching down if you're shitting on Maine. That's my understanding. Also, I should turn this off because we're gonna be chilling for a bit. So yeah, nobody really fucks with, or like shits on Maine necessarily. Shits on Maine. It's like being horny on Maine, but you're shitting on Maine. And I've heard Delaware is nice. They're just aight. There's awful drivers up there. Well, I mean, at least with Maine, they have to deal with like snow all the damn time. So if they're sometimes awful drivers, at least they're not awful during winter, probably. Maybe they're just awful all the time. There's nothing in Delaware. I always assumed there was like nice nature stuff. Same with Maine, just really beautiful nature stuff. Oh, awful drivers in Connecticut. That makes more sense. There's a few people that I understand are like pizza aficionados. You know, like people who are like really into pizza. People on the East Coast who love talking about their favorite places, and they're East Coast purists. You know, they really feel like the best pizza on the planet is on the East Coast. You know, fuck Detroit style, fuck Italy. Even like the best stuff is like East Coast pizza. And of course, not everybody, but some people are very particular when it comes to like New York style pizza, that kind of thing. But I've heard that some of the best pizza on the planet is in none of those places, that it's in Hartford, Connecticut. Apparently Hartford, Connecticut has like some amazing pizza. So that's all I know about really when it comes to Connecticut. That's really all I can weigh in on, is apparently Hartford fucks with pizza. They don't fuck its pizza, but they fuck with its pizza. Allegedly. But again, all I'm doing is parroting what I've heard others say. There's crime in Delaware. I always assumed Delaware was like a pretty chill place. Has the bay, which is pretty nice, or nice-ish at least. An overcooked meal, delicious. We get... what are these things? Nice. And I think that killed off the lure. It did. It did kill off the lure, which is fine. We have also killed off a bunch of our water. We'll use the rest of that. Cook. It's one last fella. We have clean water available, which is nifty. Gonna make another one of those little condenser fellas. Except just kidding, I need more synthetics for that shit. But not very many, we need just like 10. But it's so hard to see. Oh, it's up here. Ooh. Meerkat says, I'm a pizza aficionado. What's your favorite, Meerkat? As far as like places you think do it the best. If I have to suffer in Connecticut, I'll try the pizza. Apparently Hartford, Connecticut specifically. Apparently theirs is thebomb.com. But again, all I can do is parrot what I've heard. I wish I could weigh in myself, but I've only been to the East Coast once in my entire... Well, that's not true. I've been to New York City once.
Printing
And I've been
completed.
to DC and National Harbor, Maryland, like 5 times for various MagFests. But that was to go to, you know, to fun music festivals, not to like, you know, do any tourism stuff. I mean, that is a tourism activity, going to a convention or festival, I guess. But you know what I mean. Like, that's still like the major focus for sure. Let's take a sleepies. Big sleeps. Crime in the Mid-Atlantic, then Maryland puts us all to shame. Really? Maryland, of all places. It's the worst? Like the worstest in that little zone? And I'm in Camden, New Jersey. That's right, yeah. No, I've never heard of... I would never assume that Maryland would be like shit city for crime. And again, this is coming from a guy who lives in St. Louis who has topped the lists when it comes to, you know, worst crime cities. Worst crime metropolitan areas, at least. St. Louis is frequently near the top. Not always, we're not always at the top, but we're frequently near the top. Oh, what am I doing? I want to explore. That's why I slept. That's why we went to sleepies. And to be clear, I still can't build my fun flashlight because I'm a dingus. I need a battery. Let's find a battery. Can I turn this off? I guess it only uses juice when you research stuff, probably. So it's not actively pulling juice right now. Probably. Maryland has Baltimore in it. Can I ask an extremely obvious question and ask if that's where the "fuck you, Baltimore" really ultimately comes down? Big Bill's hell is just shitting on Baltimore in plain sight, and I did not realize its significance until now. Baltimore's like, God, it's that bad, huh? Damn, I again had no fucking clue. There's like something down there when I'm like turning my eye. Yeah, there's like you see that shit? There's something down there. Weird little like graphical glitch thing, maybe. Oh no, it's not that at all. It's saying that you can mine this with the extractor, the penis extractor. They were like trying to look at this. They were trying to build a little farm. Brother moved to California. He got okay. He got fed up with okay pizza, right? Bought a pizza oven. He's gonna do it right. That's legit. Good for him. Good for him. He says, you know what? Fuck it. We ball. We do it legit. Some plastic scrap. They were gonna throw away some perfectly good plastic scrap. The fools. The foolish, foolish fools. I gotta say, I am enjoying this game. There's a couple of like little quality of life thingamajigs that could maybe get fixed up a little bit, but like I can't be too, you know, choosy about it necessarily. What I will say though is that it makes me wish that multiplayer was here. I wish multiplayer was here, because this game is just like begging for some co-op. Like playing it with our friend Erlen would be perfect. Or any other friends that own this game, like playing this in co-op would be really, really cool, I think. I think this would be like a really spectacular game to play in multiplayer. Also, it's weird that there's no combat. There's no bad guys. There's environmental hazards, but not a lot. Like, maybe it gets weirder and tougher as you, like, get further in. Maybe there's, like, other biomes where there's more hazardous shit. But it's... I would just kind of assume... There we go, metal walls. Oh, am I full on repair? Am I full on inventory? It's weird how it, like... It's not require repair. Yeah, I guess I can put this back on the ship. It's weird that, like... There's stuff like first aid kits and bandages and all this stuff about losing health. But, yeah, there's nothing, like, actively trying to fight us like I was expecting. I figured that there would be, like, things trying to get our asses. Since we're in such an inhospitable environment, you would expect that, like, there were predators that have evolved to gobble up the little fellas, right? The little... There we go, let's repair that. The little dudes we saw flying around that we're catching, those little dust moths. Like, there's definitely wildlife to get. And things to get got even. So, and of course, you know, this is an early access game. Maybe that's something they're cooking. Maybe that's something they're working on. But yeah, it makes me wonder if that's... If the point is to not really have combat or bad guys to fight or even avoid, maybe that's not what they're about. And if that's the case, that's fine. You know, it's I'm not saying it's trying to say this game needs that kind of thing. It's just it's a little odd to me. It's unexpected. Be lacking it. The most likely place to die of gun robbery specifically. You might be onto something. It's hard to say. We have the flashlight, but we need to recharge it probably eventually. Is it F? Pay respects. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. California has good food. Allegedly. The fusions and the green ethical stuff, yeah. I mean, I've never... that's not true. I mean, I've been to California, but again, same kind of thing with New York. I really didn't get to do much. Because both my New York City experience, or my New York, even state experience, and my California experience were both work things. So I wasn't able to, like, really explore. I don't know if really either of them have the best. I mean, I guess with California, you know, you get, there's, like, West Coast specialties, much like how East Coast has East Coast specialties. But I don't know about any one thing that California is, like, known to do the best, like, best of. I mean, again, a lot of people on the East Coast love their various East Coast style pizzas, whether it be New York style or Detroit style or you know, anything in between. Yeah, when I think of... It's weird how the repair patch... Oh, it's because it's in our... That's why it's in our inventory. That's why. It's like, why is it, like, forcing me to carry it like that? I see now. Yeah, let's turn the flashlight on. There we go. No, I don't really know off the top of my head of any one thing that California people purport to have the best of. I'm sure there's something, though. I'm sure there's something that they claim is the best of the best in all the lands and no one else compares. I just haven't, like, encountered it myself. I haven't encountered that kind of discussion. Not climb any further. I think we can climb down, though, more. Drop down. Boop. I'm a liar. I cannot go down anymore. Yeah, I saw the stairs leading down. There's stuff down below, but I don't think there's anything else to speak of. Yeah, nothing down there. Caloric level decreasing. Pant and shitification increasing. California has really good sushi. Really? That's interesting. I mean, I could see that. They have good burritos. I could see them having good, like, yeah, Mexican-inspired cuisine. But so would Texas, presumably. Or Arizona, basically anything along the border. Yeah, most places have, like, decent sushi. Yeah, I mean, in any major city is going to have, like, some decent sushi places. Maybe even some really nice sushi places if you're lucky. So yeah, I don't think that's unreasonable, necessarily. How we doing fuel tank-wise? We're doing pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. I'm gonna bring the ship around so we can grab that glass. Rations. Very good. I'm going to retrieve the dirty-ass water. And then put in there. Bloop. There we go. And then turn the engine back on. And snipe a couple things while we're here. I'm gonna assume that I'm not gonna bump into anything with my tall booty that reaches into the sky, apparently. Once again, I gotta remember the deck shenanigans extractor thing is on the right side. Want to make sure I definitely want to get the piece of the glass, because we know that is a pretty valuable and pretty infrequently seen resource. Should be enough. Give me the goods. Can I suck the ladder as well? I cannot suck the ladder. Don't tell me what I can and cannot suck. And it. Or maybe be a little bit more. There's these guys. There we go. I'm gonna bring it around a little bit more, just make sure I'm not missing anything. Bring it around town a little bit more. This we can see now. With our eyeballs. Yeah. Oh, shit. Shit damaged. As you see, his things are smoldering and sparking. Don't worry about it, it's fine. A little love tap. It builds character. Again, this space we're going towards is 1.39 kilometers. Oh, I do like how it shows the trail of like where you've been, so you don't accidentally backtrack like I've almost done a few times. Almost. We'll eventually get to the point where we don't have to stop every 5 seconds. Like, you know, the next like beacon area. We'll eventually get to the point where it's not like as imperative that we
Hydration level is
pick up
decreasing.
every little... Oh, something just slapped us. Just some turbulence or something, I'm not sure what it was. Maybe it was just the debris that got us. But yeah, eventually we won't have to worry quite so much. We'll build up like a decent store of batteries and that kind of thing. Okay, maybe don't pop into us. I think the synth stuff is pretty soft, but the metals are probably what hurts to run into. Bonk. Yeah, see, that slaps into us. Oh, it says ship was damaged. I like... There's things you can look at that will tell you like the percentage. I'm not too worried. Oh, they get that one little tree. That's kind of cute. Also kind of sad. Top of this sad little station. Not a station. Station is a nice word for it. I mean, is there anything? It looks all just sad and fucked. I mean, you could probably physically walk on it, but yeah, I don't think there's really anything to note. That satellite dish catches my eye, but I think it is Bupkis. Continue towards the big blinky boy. Star Trek season finale. Yep, all of them. You're not wrong. Pick one. It's going to be accurate. It's a large, like, tree structure. It's like a large leaf.
Location reached.
No location. Is that a spine that I'm seeing? No, it's just big trees. Unknown location. I'm gonna guess that that's the location that's unknown. Ouch. This thing right here. We'll just land on the giant leaf. I thought it was a spine, but yeah, just gigantic roots. I mean, what are roots other than tree spines and plant spines? I mean, I'm not completely full of shit, just a little bit. Also, something that's like all sparkly and maybe can be repaired, maybe? We do have some repair kits on us. Some metals, give me some glass, and also just makes it easier to navigate with less things getting in the way. Can I extract those? No, you cannot. Gonna be a battery in there, hopefully, maybe even multiple batteries if we're extra nice. Or if we're really good boys and girls, they might reward us with extra batteries. Go ahead and bring her in for landing. I don't know if it really matters. I mean, I guess it's a convenience not having to worry about, like, jumping to be able to reach the exit or reach the ship back again, but it's like if you like hover above and then turn the ship off, it's probably fine. Seems like it floats well enough on its own with the flotational device fella. Also, I would love the ability to have glass floors. It would make landing a lot easier. There we go. It would make landing a lot easier, especially when trying to like make sure I'm queuing up a space. What was that? Overgrown tower. Queuing up a space to place a lure successfully, that kind of thing.
Detected new objects.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna go and drop it. More things to be scanned. Oh boy. I can hardly hold on to my penis. I mean, excitement. Got plenty of synthetics, but don't have enough hydrogen. Can I build hydrogen? Probably not. You can build hydrogen fuel. Or, I'm sorry, helium fuel. Same thing. Oh, never mind. It's helium. Not hydrogen. Same thing. They're like the same thing. It's like that one episode of Archer all over again. Don't mind all the like little blemishes on the hull of the ship. Just don't worry about it. Rotten food, my favorite. Time to make some fresh rotten food. Those in there, and then I'll go ahead and use this. Oh, now I'll just combine the snacks. Look at that. Combine that guy. We have a lot of metal. We have a lot of metal. We really don't need to collect any more necessarily. Can I drink the helium? I inhale the helium so I have like a funny voice. So much. Oh, and turn off the engine? Right. Cool the engines. It's kind of fun having a little bit of diversity with the environments, because, of course, yeah, a lot of derelict stations and whatnot, but this is like a organic structure. It's pretty cool. When it's clear out, it really does look striking. It's a very pretty game. Just seeing this, like, these, like, what appears at first to be rolling green hills, which are actually, like, blighted, unlivable death air. Pretty badass. It's terrifying, obviously, but it looks very cool. Also, I see that, I go, ooh, can I, like, get down there? I guess you could, but to what end? Nothing down there for us. There is stuff up there. Some random rocks on the bridge, and you're all there. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Lowering a fly trap into LA rush hour traffic, getting some, they call them dust moths, which are, I think, more, oh, God. Oh. I think I need to be careful here. It's a little scary. I think they're more, like, bat-like than they are moths. But yeah, that is basically what's happening here. They gather honey. Okay, so that would be good eventually. There probably needs to be like a safe way to extract the hive without getting got. A knife crossbow. That's badass. That is the safe way. That is the safe way to get that stuff. Go up and around. What's going on here? These thingamajiggies. What are these thingamajiggies? These are small gardening pots. That's cool. They're broken, obviously, but maybe we could build our own based on what we're seeing here. Also, some notes about pots and seeds. So sure enough, you can grow your own food. Including maybe those sun melons, I think is what they're called. Which we could use to make really good baits. Master baits, even. Masterful baits. Master level baits. There we go. A seed, some water, and time. If you manage to get some fertilizer, they'll grow even faster. Some plants don't have seeds, but are planted directly, like patatas. Patatas. Small pots, I can only plant patatas and flowers. Or no, patats, rather. Plant a bush, you need a large one, so there's going to be different sizes. Makes sense. Here's a patat. I'll take it. Got one, parentheses, one patat. Ouch. Did I just get stung? I like get real close. You can get real close, but you you still can't like actually get that shit. I think the implication is that oh, I think I'm falling. I think it's what it is. Yeah, it's like my guy's like, ugh, like getting scared. And even if I got like super close, I wouldn't be able to do shit with it, obviously. There's things over there too. Can I scan it? I shall scan it. Bruise flower, fragile decorative plant, thought to be extinct, but the name bruise flower makes it sound, you know, badass. Sounds like it could fucking cause some injuries. But also, it says it's just cosmetic, which is not quite as sexually appealing. I'm going to take on a bit of a danger zone approach here. I'm definitely not going to regret it. Oh, we're fine. It might mean we can only go out one way, but I think we can make that jump, so I think we'll be okay. Don't necessarily need the flashlight, but it is a nice to have. Very much a nice to have. Ink bulb seed. That's nice. Our first seed for planting stuff. Pretty good stuff. Knife guns, yeah. Guns that launch blades are illegal per ATF regulations. I did not know that. I did not know that. That sounds scary. Like a knife, like a knife launcher does sound scary. Now, granted, any sort of firearm sounds scary. Oof, a little bit. My first time taking fall damage, or really significant damage at all. Man, that'd be an easy way to just fall through, isn't it? Right in front of the door. Turn corner and just go. Whoa, never to be seen from again. But yeah, I mean, it all sounds scary. But yes, that sounds particularly like fucked up and goofy, especially because I'm sure it is. Oh right, I want to get the flowers we saw. Was it? I think it's right there. Yeah, it's a Bruce flower. But yeah, especially because like, I imagine it would not necessarily always like fire very consistently. I could see it being like very. Oh, you can go from there. I could see like a knife launcher thing, like you fire the knife and it doesn't fire in a straight line, obviously, and it bounces around. I could see it being very silly. Some rotten food here. I'll go and scan the rotten food. I might as well. So at least with like a standard firearm, at least it's going to shoot in a straight line, generally speaking, within, you know, expected realms, within expected distances. Thick creepers, a flora, but you need a knife to comb through that shit. So maybe since there's knives and crossbows, I was just saying earlier, I was noticing that this game was like being awfully nice, like being awfully like harmless. Maybe this is where danger and harm can truly be experienced. My inventory is actually truly and honestly full. Honest and for true. Go back to the base, to the ship, so I can deposit some stuff. So yeah, we know about crossbows, we know about knives, melee weapons, obviously. So there is more than meets the eye. Can't quite make that jump, but I can make that jump. Is what I would say if I can make that jump. I can go around this way. I shall go around this way. There we go. They have drones that drop missiles that shoot out knives. That sounds like a exploding shrapnel kind of deal. It sounds terrifying, and like it would yeah, cause a lot of harm, especially as they bounce around and shit. Sounds pretty awful. Let's make some more of this. Boil that shit. Deposit more stuff. So I might as well use some of these things, or at least combine them down, if nothing else. The condenser membrane. Gonna be insane in the membrane, though. And the glass. And I put this broken ass scanner. I put that up. Boop. I'll just put it there for now. This is before I understood that you could just recharge something with an extra battery. Biomass fuel. Here we go. Knife. Oh, it's a multi-use tool. It doesn't mention combat. Build the garden pot. Obviously, can build first aid kits now, which is nice. Biomass. Polymers. Lobster peppers. Delicious. Cool. And then might as well make a little bit more while we're here. Boil that shit down. There we go. Do a little bit more exploration then. Before we adjourn from this particular spot. Anything I want to fabricate? We did get a couple more blueprints. But I think we still have to do the research to unlock the blueprints. Like, be able to do stuff with the blueprints, that is. So yeah, I think that's ultimately what the blueprints are getting at. Oh, it takes rotten food for the garden plot. That, you know what, kind of makes sense. Biomass. I'm not sure about how... maybe you have to find the biomass. That would make more sense. And polymers. Not sure what polymers entail. And drink a little bit more water. Glug, glug, glug. You have... oh, wait. Yes. Yeah, go ahead and purge the dirty water. Inventory's looking better. I think I might still source... we could have one more space. There, I guess I'll put just some repair kits. Everything else we'll keep on us. Yeah, the first aid kits, like, I guess I'll keep that on me. It says first aid kits. Really? You can't put them on your belt? It's weird. I think, to me, first aid kit being on your belt makes all the sense in the world. Like, do I know them? Okay. Seems like an odd restriction. So we've got quite a bit more. Oh, right. Oh, wait, I left my flashlight on this whole time. We can recharge it, though. Oh, what was it? I was looking at this. That's when the knife icon shows up. Slurping up the dirty water. Not actually slurping it, but acquiring it. When I was scanning stuff.
Calories level is decreasing.
Well, calorie level is decreasing. Go over this. And some other nice things. So polymers will let us get through here. Polymer would let us build a knife, and a knife, like the next piece. There's like a fancy kind of shimmering golden plant in there, but these are all thornies. Source of a valuable material as well. And then this is more rotten food. More lobster peppers. There's a sun melon. If I can get a seed for these things, we could be really in good shape. Hydrates well and nourishes a bit. Looks better after cooking, of course. All this rotten stuff, but that's okay. It's okay that it's rotten. We don't judge. Polymer. I'm guessing a polymer is something we have to find because there's no notion of crafting it yet. I just want to be able to craft or like research whatever's in there, but I can't get the scanner through there. Like squeeze my little arms through there. So if nothing else, we could come back later, at a later date, to explore whatever that is holding, whatever it's hiding from us. Apparently, I left the seed there. Oh, that's when our inventory was full. Right, I did see that earlier. Okay. Right. That mostly does it for this little zone. Now, if nothing else, we could probably go ahead and construct... oops. Or at least research these things with the rotten food. Wouldn't be a shabby idea. The opposite, in fact, of a shabby idea, I should say. Being said, my guy is getting eepy, so I'll put him down for nappy naps. Looks like Farsight has something for us, by the way.
Hydration level is decreasing.
We'll probably wrap up here in a little bit, and then we'll end the night with that MS Paint challenge. That sounds funsies. This guy is done. We can research first aid kits if we so chose. Yeah, polymer. Wish there was a way I could like click and tell me, yes, tell me more about this polymer of which you speak. Because I don't just have that in here, do I? No, I do not. Soon we'll see it. We can make an advanced insect lure, which is exciting, with the sun melon. Sure, that sounds fun. Go to those for the first time.
Printing completed.
That was fast, wow. And then one of these things. We need more rotten food. I need 3 rotten food and, of course, synthetics. Let's cook something. Or actually, I could just pull up some rotten shit. We've been finding a lot of rotten stuff just kind of on our own here. While we're doing that, let's get some more synth stuff. And Farsight promises it's gonna be a winner, maybe even a wiener, if we're lucky. If we're lucky enough. Some synth stuff. We don't need the metal anymore. We've got like 150 metal. We are plenty good on that. Hopefully we can eventually get larger storage options sooner than later. Is it the dingy shit? It is the nice things. Oh, but our inventory is full again. Familiar sight. Boop. Let's lower it again. I just need the rotten shit. Although if nothing else, we could cook something that we don't care about, such as the dust lettuce. It's like something that's plentiful enough. Just let it spoil. Strategically. Tactical spoilage. Get a little bit more synth juice. That's metal. I don't need the metal, but I do need the synth. I do need that stuff. Give me the floating weird shit, daddy. That's what I need. Space daddy. It's more atmosphere daddy. Still counts. Still counts. That's quick. What'd you find? Got the goods. So now we have what is necessary. Craft one of these things. Bam. I'll go and eat this too because my guy's getting hungry. Munch. Building the forbidden triangle. The forbidden pyramid. Got that to try out next, and I think we'll actually go ahead and place it. This requires a bottle. I have a bottle of dirty water. Oh, I need a bottle for the clean water. I see what they're saying. I have a lot of dirty water and, yeah, not as much clean water. Well, still a decent bit of clean water, but yeah, lots to play with right now. This guy is done. Place it outside, probably. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I like place it right there. There was like a sweet spot for a moment. Oh, there we go. Plant seed. We have bruise flower seed. Not sure if that's like all that useful. Ink bulb. Sounds cool. Do I know what ink bulb is? No, I do not. Let's plant it. Takes 10 in-game hours. No, I don't know. Probably 10 minutes. No fertilizer that I can see. Actually, probably rotten stuff. Rotten stuff would be fertilizer. Plant it. You need water. Add water. 2, 3, 4, 5. That was like regular water, right? Oh, I think we used gunky water. I would have rather used regular water, but I guess it doesn't matter? You think it would give you an option if it mattered. Probably fine. Now we have good water and add dirty water. Look at that. We're being so responsible. Cool. How's about this? It is 1:30. It's pretty late. Let's go and wrap it up here. Gonna wrap up the game here. It's water to plant. That's a good point to you, Farsight. I mean, I just assume it would make a difference, but at the grand scheme of things, yeah, the plants wouldn't care, so that is kind of nice, honestly. Let's go and wrap it up here, though. This game is pretty cool. Like you heard me say, like, it would be nice if we, like, would encounter more, like, you know, challenging things. Like right now, the game has just been more exploration, which is cool. The exploration aspect is really cool. And very effective and very enjoyable. But I'm like, what else is out there though? And the fact that we found, again, things like crossbows and knives are being mentioned, things that are tools for sure, but maybe also weapons, is exciting to me. So I'm hoping this means that, yeah, there's more in our future with this game as far as like things to discover and things to experience just in general. But like I said, we're going to be wrapping up with the games for the night. Thank you all for hanging out with us. However, we're not done with the stream just yet because we also have Farsight's MS Paint Challenge to snag, and we snag it we shall. I'm also going to go ahead and initiate the Extra Life donation. You can see we are well above the requisite number of 100 points or more. So I'm going to do a quick little Extra Life donation to lower that number down to a more acceptable level. And then, like I said, we'll wait for the notification to pop off. It's weird because I've noticed the Extra Life donation notifications are a little bit odd this time around. Like, it's over the past couple months, or month or two, I suppose. For the past month or two, it has taken a long time for notifications to fire. Like, we would do a donation at the start of a stream, and it would take like half an hour or an hour, even longer, for the notification to pop that we see on stream on the overlay. And it makes me wonder if there's something. Hopefully it's not on my end. I suspect it's probably on Extra Life's backend, the website, that is. Wouldn't shock me if there was maybe something being squirrely on their end. Maybe they've had like server issues with their provider. Maybe there's just a lot of flurry of activity right now. Maybe a billion people are popping off and they're raising so much money they just can't keep up. Hard to say. That'd be a great problem to have, obviously. In fact, shoutouts to Sassy, who came in from Kara's raid a couple days ago. Sassy. Okay, there we go. It popped off instantly there. Sassy donated to our Extra Life fundraiser as we were like ending the stream, and we didn't hear the notification in time. So I don't expect Sassy is listening in right now, but it's very nice of them to donate. Very, very generous. And I DM'd them specifically to say like, oh man, I'm sorry we didn't see a notification. That was really sweet of you. Really, really kind of them to do that. Because the notification fired, I'm going to lower this thingy by 300 points, because that's the rule. $5 for 100 points. That is the deal. And I should use this as a general reminder that we're doing a big Extra Life stream on Saturday. So not tomorrow, not Friday, but Saturday. We're going to be doing probably a few hours at least of more Labyrinthine with our friends Shadow Dragon Claws and Alina and Listener, the same group with whom we played Labyrinthine for the first time a few weeks ago. We're playing more with that same crew, and we're all going to be playing in VR, or at least myself and Alina and probably Shadow Dragon Claws will. Listener was having some technical issues last time with getting his VR working, but I think he's just about got it, though. Kind of working on it off stream on his end. So that will be what we'll start off with on Saturday, probably around 3 p.m., barring any, technical issues that get in the way. And then we'll be playing a couple of other cool games. Just another VR game I've got queued up called Iron Rebellion VR, which looks like a really cool mech game. It's pretty early access. So I don't know if we're going to play it for a super long time, but just enough to get dangerous with it and try it out. I am kind of a sucker when it comes to mech stuff, and this one looks pretty cool. And we were very, very graciously, we were able to receive a review key for Keymailer. This was one I did not apply for. They just sent it to me for free, and I was like, sure, let's try it out. Which is really nice of them. Well, I mean, it's all for free, but they sent it to me without me asking. Sometimes they'll do that. They'll just be like, yeah, here's a key if you want it. And a lot of times it's for a game you've never heard of, but every once in a while they would come in clutch. And this is one that looks pretty cool. So we'll check that out on Saturday as well. And then we'll check out X Zodiac, which is not VR, but X Zodiac looks like a really cool Star Fox inspired game. I love me a good Star Fox like. And then we'll wrap up the night with Lauren's Lure, which is also not VR, but we played the demo for Lauren's Lure about a year and a half ago. Really, actually more like 2 years ago. Really cool like climbing platforming game that looks it is very fun. We played the demo, like I said, a couple years ago, and I love the demo. So I'm really excited for that. That'll be a very, very fun time. But before we do anything else, though, before anything else in my life can even think of occurring, let's do MS Paint. How's that sound? MS Paint challenge. MS Paint launches. Oh god, it hurts. It burns my eyeballs. It's okay. It's okay. We suffer through it because MS Paint has no dark mode, for one thing. This is not Paint.net. This ain't Photoshop. This is not no Procreate. None of that shit. This is just how it goes, man. This is the glory that is MS Paint in all of its splendor. No frills, no fanciness, all bitmap bullshittery. That is the deal. And let me grab the image. I grabbed it. Copy. Oh, oops. Open in browser. There we go. There we go. Now I can copy image like a real gamer. Bam! There it is. Look at this beautiful image. What I think I might do is just give me the guy. Just give me this guy. I think we're just gonna draw this one. In fact, I think Farsight even said, we're drawing this one. We're drawing this one. Yeah, the idea is, yes, here's the thing that you see just on the head, like the driver's license. The thing that you just see on the passport, but then what else is going on in the rest of the photo? We use AI to fill in the blanks and tell us what else is happening in the photo. Except this is not AI. This is for realsies. And we got the Mr. Bucket. Put your balls in my mouth, little fellas. Slurping on the guy's nipulars. Good for him. I hope he's having a good time. I know I am. I know I'm having a good time just being witness to this. Now, what did I do last time? Right. I think we did window capture, which is what I'll do again. Because again, I've got my new, pardon me, I have my new SSD connected and set up. I just need to like download stuff. I need to reinstall LiveSplit, need to reinstall Intro Fighters, like all these other things we had set up in the that were stored on my old drive that died about a week or so ago. I do have most of those things reclaimed, or I've got like the drive all set up. I just need to like, re-download and reinstall a couple things. That's all well and good. So instead, I'm going to go to window capture for a moment, monitor capture, so you can see our clock. I'm showing you my clock. Alex shows his clock on stream. There we go. That should work. That gives us plenty of room to work with. Plenty of room to work with. And there we go. And there we go. The straight face is very good. Yeah, very matter of fact. Yeah. And also the noises. Yeah, if they were on, that would be awful. I mean, maybe they are on. It's just, that sounds like, that feels like it would be painful. Like, I feel like I'm like having sympathy twinges of displeasure just thinking about it. But anyway, so let's go ahead and do this thing. This is MS Paint Challenge. This is, I have 3 minutes to try to recreate this delightful image really fast. And we're going to try to go fast. I'm going to try to beat 3 minutes. I usually go over on time, but we'll see what kind of damage we can get into. Kind of danger we can get into even. And here we go, friends. Coming in hot. In 3, 2, 1. Timer begins. So let's get the guy's head. It's going to have very large proportions. Also, let's just say he has like billowing sleeves. There's very billowing sleeves. That's what's going on here. A little bit of a pudge, but that's okay. So do I. That's how it is. Nothing to be ashamed of. I'm going to give him shorter shorts. Just because I realize I've kind of like made like weird dimensions happening here. I guess I could scroll down. Or, yeah, well, let's do this. So let's give him short legs. I'm a short leg kind of guy myself. So again, no judgment here. We'll just kind of have these guys off to the side. So they'll be more foreshortened on the, in the foreground than in the original image. But that's okay. We call it artistic interpretation. It's called artistic interpretation. That gets the job done. Nothing wrong with that. That comes up, say, right here. Just kind of above there. There we go. This is a very thick vacuum, apparently. Apparently, I've made it very thick. You know, I love me a good thick vacuum. What can I say? Here's the other one over here. So we're gonna do one of these. I'll fill in the eyes as well as quickly as I can. Whoops. There's a lot of details I'm trying to include if I can help it. If I can help it, we're trying to like, get good and get fast. This actually kind of goes back behind, which is, not a bad way to do it, honestly. It kind of comes up to right here. This is some sci-fi, cyberpunk-esque torture device, if there ever was one, but there we go. For the sake of like making things faster for myself, I'm gonna say like that guy's hands just kind of come down, or at least that one hand comes down. This other one, we'll show fingers, like a few fingers, but yeah, not much for fingies for this guy. And then, oh yes, and the face for these little guys. I'm not quite as concerned about the face for the guy. There we go. This one's more straight on. More head on, apply directly to the forehead. There we go. There we go. And then he's got the Sakis. Bam. Got the Sakis. Got that. I'll try to make like a quick face. A quick and very like nonplussed face. Nailed it. I'm gonna fix that nose. Got too much nose. Noses are hard to draw, man. Yeah, very nonplussed. And then he's got the shirt. And then, to be clear, the shirt comes up above the nipulars. There we go. Oh, the wheels. Zoop. There we go. It's more like this. Fairly large wheels. She's got little baby wheels down here, which is cute. Very, very dainty little wheels for her. He's got a big, like, powerful wheel. Okay, so now we start filling things in. His black eyes, apparently. Darkened eyes. Also, I'm gonna give him hair. I guess ears. I guess I'll make him like a normal person, although I'm making him look like an elf right now, apparently. There we go. That, and that. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. This is gonna look all very silly. Although this one's more gray. In fact, yeah, let's do that. It kind of like crosses over into a silver right here. So we'll do that one. Be silver. Lots of important details. The rolled shirt. Oh yeah, absolutely. No question about it. There we go. And then, yeah, the darkened wheels. There we go. There we go. Is there anything else? Yeah, I'm just gonna do a really quick like stripes. He's got the striped shirt. We're going. Oh god, this is gonna be like a double time. Going too fast. It is a striped shirt, right? Not going too fast. Not going fast enough. Not going too fast enough. Implying that this man like broke out of jail. Implying that he's like broke out of prison and this is his punishment. A fate worse than death. And there we go. Get the legs in there. Got the sockies. Get the red fella. Bam. Beautiful. Beautiful. The pink fella. Pink lady. That's one of my favorite kind of apples. Pink ladies. That's a good kind of apple right there. I think that's good. We good? I think that's pretty good, right? So yeah, almost double time. But it was a fun one. Oh, I see one little detail that I missed. One little detail. Zip. The handle. Can't forget the GameCube handle. For easy access. Easy mobility access. And there we go. There we go. I didn't give him, like, facial hair at all. Because I don't trust myself. I feel like I'd fuck it up. That's fine. That's fine. I'll do this. Boop, little chin. There we go. Now we're good. It's called Hetty. Oh, it's Hetty and Henry, apparently. Well, there you go. Hetty and Henry maybe not being used in a manner that was expected. You know, maybe not in a manner that was expected of their, like, of the manufacturer. If this gentleman were to write to the Henry and Hetty manufacturer and say, like, hello, yes, my name is Sucky Nipple McGee, and your vacuums have broken down on me, and they would say, oh gosh, that's terrible. Let us know what the problem is, and we'll see if it's like within warranty. And then he sends this image, not the one that I made, but the original image on the right, or on the left rather, with no other context, and they go, okay, that's probably not going to be considered within warranty. Not a covered usage of our product. So, Henry and Hetty.png. This is number 358, by the way. We've done 358 of these MS Paint disasters, I mean challenges, masterpieces even. We've done 358 of them, and that is a pretty darn good one, I would say. I'm pretty happy about that one. Redeemed by Farsight. It is in the Discord server as we speak. And there we go. It's in there. It is all in there. So thank you again to Farsight for the redemption. Had a fun time with it. Hope you got your channel points worth out of it. And if you missed it, or if you didn't miss it, but you just want to gaze upon it again, if you want to gaze upon my work Emighty, and Despair, and I really do mean Despair. All of the MS Paint challenges we've ever completed are in the Discord server, and that is a perfect segue into the outro for the evening, because we are wrapping up for the night. The Discord server is in that Linktree page. A link to the Discord server, rather, can be found in that Linktree page. It has my social media, of course, well, let me back up. The Linktree page has my social media, so Twitter, Instagram, all the usual stuff. TikTok, YouTube, it's got all that shit in there. But it has the Discord server, and the Discord server is the big one. Like I said earlier, it has all my funny, goofy MS Paint challenges. We have the time warp scans we've done, the couple Mad Libs we've done. We got lots of goofy stuff there for sure. But we also have giveaways that we do every so often. I think the way it's working out is that we probably won't be able to do any giveaways tomorrow, or I'm sorry, Friday. Probably no giveaways Friday because there's a couple things I'm waiting on. So no giveaways this Friday. We'll plan for next Friday. So not November 1st for giveaways, but November 8th for giveaways. We'll have a few keys of Amanda the Adventurer 1 and 2 to give away. We'll have a few keys for Hands of Necromancy 1 and 2 to give away. Hands of Necromancy, of course, was the boomer shooter we were playing a couple days ago. And a couple of other various games, but I'm waiting to get the keys in hand before I start overpromising things. So over the next couple days, you can probably expect to see in the Discord server some giveaway channels opening up, and that is how you will enter into any of the giveaways we've been talking about. So all the giveaways that we do ever, whether they be for Steam keys or for every once in a while we get like Steam Wallet gift cards, any of those kinds of giveaways are all done through the Discord server. So that's how we administer all viewer giveaways. And it's free to enter into any of them, but the best way to keep up with all of them and to not miss one is to join the Discord server for one thing, and then also sign up for the optional role, the channel role that is called giveaway notifications. And that way, if you have that role, you'll receive a notification within Discord anytime a new giveaway opportunity is open. We always tag that role whenever we create a new giveaway channel. And that's the easiest way to do it. It's been working out pretty well so far, so I think that's what we'll continue to use. But anyway, friends, thank you again to Woo for the very kind raid. And for raid targets, we actually have a few friends that are live. Actually, not a few. We have several friends that are live. Senskism is live right now. He's doing some Phasmo. We just raided somebody the other night playing Phasmo. We haven't raided Senskism in a while. He raided me not too long ago. He's actually doing some Phasmo with some friends, which is nice. No screen names that I recognize necessarily, but it sounds like a nice time that he's having. And he's been going for like 10.5 hours. He does sometimes go crazy late. So let's encourage him and cheer him on as he plays some games. And, Phasmo is the game he's playing. And like I said, Phasmo is kind of similar to Labyrinthine, which we'll be playing on Saturday. So there's some overlap there as far as, choosing the raid target. And also, Senskism is just a cool guy. We've done a bunch of collaborations with him for Dare Drop games and otherwise. Always down for a collaboration, always down for games. He's really like encouraging and very positive and like he's like kind of quiet and like kind of reserved. You wouldn't expect him to be like a complete goofus, but he's like he very much enjoys like weird, goofy, cursed humor more than I would expect. Like he seems like very straight laced and like proper, but he's a definite goofball, and I like him a lot. He's a good guy. And I haven't actually got to watch him stream in a while, so it's nice getting to catch him live. His schedule's a little bit all over the place, but he's a cool dude. Well, dude. All right, friends, raid begins. Like I said, that socials page, I'll post it one more time. Just because I think I mentioned the social media stuff. I should mention we do multi-stream. Multi-stream to TikTok and Twitch and YouTube. Bunch of places, but Twitch is the main one. So if nothing else, I recommend following me there. And I think that should be good. We'll be planning to stream maybe tomorrow. We'll see, maybe a stream tomorrow, maybe. Because tomorrow is Halloween for one thing, and we'll be, Gracie, we live in a house now with a neighborhood with people and families and dogs and kids and like all that other great fun stuff. So we have, we get to like pass out Halloween candy, which is great. For years I lived in apartments and condos where there really wasn't really a Halloween scene at all, but here there is, and it's really fun. So we're gonna be handing out Halloween candy for a good chunk of the night tomorrow, but we'll see how late it goes. It's going to be raining a bunch tomorrow, so I'm not sure how much that will hamper trick-or-treaters. So if we end up wrapping up early and Gracie is, maybe we'll watch like a movie or something like that, but maybe if it's not too late, I might be able to squeeze in a bonus stream tomorrow. We'll see. If we are able to stream tomorrow, I will don a costume and we'll play Mouth Watching, which I've heard is a really cool game. I know Shake has played it. A couple of our other streamer friends have played it. Mouthwashing. It's a weird title, but yes, very, very highly recommended horror game that I'm excited to play. So if possible, we'll start that tomorrow. If not, we'll probably start it on Friday instead. And like I said, I should be able to stream Friday. But if nothing else, Saturday is the big one. Saturday is the big stream. We'll probably go 8, maybe 9 hours, maybe longer if we can swing it. Saturday into Sunday will also be daylight savings, so be mindful of that if you're trying to watch for resetting your clock, that kind of thing. So that is also on the docket. So daylight savings is coming in hot. So that's where it'll be like really tempting for me to be like, oh hey, let me just I was gonna wrap up at 2 a.m. but it just became 2 a.m. again. Let's go a little bit longer. Like it's very easy to get sucked into that like that loop when you're streaming. You want to keep going a little bit longer. So we'll see. We got some as far as like what the next couple days entails. But like I said, big stream on Saturday. I couldn't be more excited. I also need to make sure I get the VR stuff set up ahead of time because I haven't done VR in literally over a year, like just over a year. The last and only time we've done VR, anything on stream, was the last Extra Life marathon we did back in November of last year. Anyway, friends, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys around. I'll stop talking before the thing kicks me off. Everyone have a good night. Bye-bye. See you.